And what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Itcovian. In this episode, we're gonna be
What?
conquering the allegations against our brother Thorum. Will he beat the case, or will Davian lose the 1v1 against the random guy? Find out this time in Itcovian, episode 8.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Oh, Joey. Harry, that was the campaign that Joey suicided in.
Well, that's not being very specific,
that's
though,
not
is
very
it?
specific.
Yeah, that's,
Well, he didn't suicide the other ones. He just quit.
No, he has.
This one,
He's
actually
suicided in a few of them. He suicided
He
in one of
suicided-
D&D's, one of the original D&D ones we did, where
we did 5v with Kalei.
Yeah, the dinosaur
Yeah.
Thrakus campaign. He did suicide.
Yeah, Trackers. He and Jacob suicided the Mass Effect one.
yeah.
I guess I don't know why I counted Jacob in there. He didn't suicide. It was really just Joey.
There's so
He
much
didn't even
lore
suicide. He
here.
just quit. We didn't even start the session.
he wanted
No, we did start.
Winnower to die.
No, we did it. We were
No, we
in
did.
there right before
No,
the
I
session.
remember.
No. Because
No,
last
I
session we
literally
had to cut it
ran the
short.
Mass Effect. I
Last
literally
session,
ran it.
because we had to cut the last session short because he had to go right, and we were about to start the next one. And he made some sort of like joke to me. And I was like, man, like don't quit this session. I was joking back. And he's like, really? That was for my mom's birthday. I'm not playing. Instantly leaves.
Oh, true. No, you're right. Because I remember we actually did play a session, if you
we
want to
played the
call it
first
that.
one, or like we kind of.
We played it. We
I
played
remember
a
there was like a
session.
fight in
Like
an alley.
an hour and a half. Yeah.
It was like out in
yeah.
the street outside Calais's bar or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, RP questions. Everyone ready to play?
Yes.
Together?
All right. Let's start from we've been starting from Griff. Let's start from Volkner. All right, Volkner. If Volkner was able to if Volkner was able to attain the this flask that resets time, is there anything that he would do with it? Or at least maybe not reset time, but reset people's positions to where they were at the beginning of the day. Is there anything that Volkner would do with it?
He would hold on to it for safekeeping.
Safekeeping. He wouldn't give it back to any. He wouldn't try and return it. He would keep it for himself though until maybe an opportunity would to use it would arise.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
Ugric.
As
Oh,
seen
sorry.
with everyone else, it can't be trusted in their hands. Oh, sorry.
Absolutely. Only one you can trust is you. Real. Ugric.
He'd use it for spelunking, like dungeon diving.
In what way?
He tried to go find the most, like he'd go to find the most dangerous place with the best treasure.
And
if
you would
anything were to-
eject.
Yep, eject button basically, over and over again.
Real.
Like,
Tyken.
like dragon's treasure, like tries to sneak out of the
Oh,
dragon.
yeah.
Dragon wakes up, reset. Try
Does
again,
suicide
reset, try
run into it?
again. Yeah, basically.
Save scum. Fuck you.
Literally.
Save scum.
Except in this save, when you kill the entire town of Megaton, when you revert the save, everyone is still dead. Tyken.
I would. I don't really know, to be honest. I think Tyken would just like sell it. I think Tyken would sell it for money, and then buy a gun.
A guy walks up to you and he offers you 100 gold pieces.
Mhm.
Taking it?
No, I mean I'm gonna try and get the most out of it. I'm not gonna like sell it for cheap. I know its value, but
All right,
That's
what's
how you
an
work,
acceptable?
John.
What's an acceptable asking price? What do you think it's worth? Let's say you have an infinite amount of money. How much would you spend on this?
I guess I don't really know how valuable is gold. Like how valuable is a gold piece? That's kind of
The gold piece, it's roughly equivalent to 10 silver.
Or 100 copper.
Or 100 copper.
10 gold pieces is equal to like 1 Ethereum,
1,000.
right? Or no, Electrum. It's Electrum. Sorry, Electrum. Sorry, fuck. I was thinking of.
Ethereum's like the real.
Yeah, I was thinking of the crypto.
Electrum. I think Electrum is between silver and gold. I don't think Electrum.
Oh, is it? Was it no plat? Is it platinum? Isn't there?
It's between gold and platinum. Sorry, I forgot that there was one above.
Is platinum the most expensive one, or is it Electrum?
Yeah, it's platinum.
It's platinum.
Just so you know, we're not going to be doing Electrum. We might do platinum, but we're not doing Electrum. Okay. Okay.
Is that a new currency? I swear that's not a.
No,
pretty sure
it's there.
That's always been there, and I'm pretty sure people have always hated it. I don't think anybody ever uses it.
Huh.
We might do platinum, but we're not going to do Electrum, so don't worry. Wait.
That's it, starting like 1,000 gold pieces.
That's it. All right, bet.
The man who sold the world for a hot dog and a half.
All right, bet.
I don't know. I don't know how valuable. Like,
Oh no.
I don't know.
Just think on that, man. Just think on that, man. All right, and Griff.
I can't reveal my plans. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Slade all over again. Oh my god.
I would. Whoa, Slade never kept plans away.
He just kept his entire personality and identity away.
His entire life story.
You don't need to know that. Anyway, would definitely try to maybe not gold, like steal something of like that worth, like that's worth a lot of money, but definitely to do something in the city and to just kind of get into certain places and without getting caught. Whenever he would try to, he would break into places and get out as soon as possible if something was going wrong, and just sort of repeat the process of going around.
Yeah, so you and Ugric kind of have a similar look on things. It's like an eject button.
Yeah, except mine is more for like evil.
True. And one minor one. What colors do you guys associate with your character, or like what color is your character's favorite color?
Walkner.
Green.
Starting with you.
Brown.
Brown. Green from Ugric.
Red.
Red.
A dark purple.
Purple. Okay. All right.
Before we start,
mind,
I have a gift to offer everybody. I have a gift. I know, I would never usually do this because I would, normally live to mid-max, but I have 3 choices and you guys are gonna choose from them. You're gonna pick my subclass, okay?
Okay.
Shadow.
Mercy, nigga. Are you sorry? Fuck, I didn't mean to say that. Mercy, Nathan. Wow, we're gonna have to go back in. We're gonna have to go back in. Reset.
We need that button. We
need to wipe the VOD.
Where they like delete the last like 15 seconds. We need one of those.
I'll let you guys vote. Okay, it's either Shadow, Element, or Mercy. You pick.
Shadow, what or what?
It's just
Shadow, Elements, or Mercy.
Mercy.
I was thinking about this because
Mercy has a cool start.
Mercy
It
is
probably
like
fits best into the group. The art is
I was
really
thinking
cool.
about this the other day.
And did anyone mention how cool the art is?
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, we're really fucking squishy. We don't have a healer. But I also selfishly wanted to go Element because I got like a fireball. But
Just do whatever you think, because if healing is an issue, just go buy potions.
Yeah.
I want them to choose, bro. See, this campaign, I'm doing things differently, bro. I rolled for my stats, or one for my health, and now I'm not metagaming. So you guys pick.
And all that it cost was about 2 hours before every session starts. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep bringing it.
I mean, honestly, just pick whatever. I mean, I don't even know what the other ones. I literally don't even know what any of the monks do. I think the highest DPS monk is Shadow. No, actually, I don't think I know. I know the highest DPS is Shadow.
Shadow even do, bro.
But
So-
we're probably into the combat in between, now in level 3. So I think if we're getting goofy done, I'm gonna go Mercy.
Oh, you know what we didn't do? And maybe we just didn't want to do it this time. I don't remember if the conversation came up. We didn't roll for our attractiveness.
Yeah, the conversation never did come up, but next time, if attractiveness comes up, we'll definitely roll, bros. We'll definitely roll.
I know Volkner is a top 10 baddie.
Yeah, I'd probably wager Volkner is at least in the top 10% of Moggers of the Infe room. Yeah, I guess
Alright, sorry for the-
think
sorry
on
for
that.
the
Think on
people.
that. I mean, my vote is probably for whatever one you want to play. That's my vote.
I like it.
What about the party members? What do you want from me?
I literally don't know what any of those classes do.
Okay, I'll say with Shadow would be kind of sort of troll because they're based around casting darkness, and only unless you have magical dark vision, only I'd be able to see through it. So just kind of fuck y'all.
That's why you
It's not
cast
gonna
it.
do
That's why you
what?
cast it in good spots, not on your fucking team.
Yep.
But I want to cast it on my team.
Wait, why not Way of the Open Hand? You just don't want to do that one?
It's just kind of vanilla.
He called that one gay and moved on.
Whatever happened to Aspel?
It got power cracked by everything. Like the main feature of it is you gain reach with your attacks, and Elements gets that in like paragraph 5 of their subclass feature. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Monk went from bottom tier fucking Marshall to the best one. So
yeah, for real. So yeah. All right, pardon the intrusion.
all right. So last session we ended it with you guys being reset back to the beginning of your position at the start of the day. But just so everyone knows, it's still like nighttime. The time does not change. It's just where you were. So it's probably like, I don't know, fucking 11 p.m. And you guys are outside the Throne District gate. On a broken cart. Willie is lying on his back, sort of half hanging onto the cart. And yeah, that's where we are. So what is everyone doing?
He says, "Bug."
Full on weeping.
Okay, how about we just go? You know, there's some shit happening, but we gotta go find an entertainer. So
At middle of the night? At 11 p.m.? Or are you guys going to try and just go find somewhere to sleep again?
Bro, we just camp here, bro. God damn.
honestly, that might not be a bad idea.
Say, fuck Hearth, I'm leaving?
Just literally just camp outside the
just exactly where
city.
we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, if it cracks again, we'll be right back there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So next time if we're lucky, we'll wake up in the morning, then get reset, and we can go up.
No, I guess. Yeah, I mean, are we gonna camp here? Might be not.
No, we should probably go to Adventurers Guild. Let's do that.
Okay. Walk our sorry asses back to the Adventurers Guild
Where is the Adventurers Guild?
in Crystal Scepter's Burrow.
What was it called?
Had a name?
Yep.
I don't fucking remember. Someone else?
I didn't write that down.
Me neither.
Alright, well, you guys don't know how to make it back there. Sorry. I believe it was called the Circling Hall or something like
Oh,
You're
yeah.
wrong. No, it wasn't that. No.
that. I'm pretty sure it was a Circling Hall.
Piece of shit.
Sorry.
You guys are going to try and make your way back to the Circling Hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, fuck it.
And as you guys go to the city gates, you see your old pal Ralph and Simon, the two guards.
Those my dogs.
Which one was the one that got hurt?
Simon.
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 All right, all
Fuck
right,
the
all right.
goat.
All right, it was Simon. And you see Simon appears to have some of his injuries healed in some fashion, or at least covered up. He has his arm that was bent the wrong way is now wrapped up. Part of his head is covered in bandages. And you see Ralph is kind of holding on to him to try and keep him standing on his mostly okay feet. You notice that his left leg is wrapped up too, but he can put a weight on it a little bit. As they see you coming, Simon reaches out weakly for Griff. Father, is there any... I can hear myself talking. Can you mute? Sorry. Father, can I still hear me? Hey! Okay.
Ah!
Father, what is happening within the city?
We're investigating to find out.
Please, Father.
Somebody's playing some amount of tricks. All will be well as long as you keep a positive mind and do what you think is right.
Of course, Father, I'm trying.
That's all that I ask.
Thank you, Father. And they'll Ralph will walk over and open up the gates and allow you guys entry. You'll notice that the people there's people sitting outside the city seem to be actually turning and moving away from Hearth as people are leaving Hearth. So the people that were at the beginning of your adventure to go into the first session, people were excited to get into Hearth for the festivities. They are now actively trying to leave Hearth and it's the range and radius of this magical flask. They've had enough of this city.
The radius appears to be 10 miles, right?
I think that's what I said, and we'll go with that until I need to retcon it. But I think that's fine. 10 miles I think is fine. So yeah. You guys are once again on the quiet city streets. The only thing is just the pitter-patter of the tears. Any conversation, or shall I just TP you guys to the thing?
Man, probably just TP.
Right. And when you guys, maybe about approximately halfway to the Crystal Scepter Burrow, you will once again look up in the sky, and you will see another wave of energy come washing over you. And cue the music, and you're back outside the city.
Okay, we just camp here now.
Yeah, this is getting really annoying.
Very frustrating.
Can we just try going in one more time? And then if we
Okay,
get
one more time.
teleported back, thank you.
This time when you guys are reset, Willie will immediately turn around and he'll point a finger at you all and you'll say, "Do you have any idea what is going on in there?"
Yes.
So tell me, give it to me straight, boss. What's happening?
Wait, shouldn't you remember his name? The Great Wizard Alance created a little soup that he wanted delivered to the wizard in the tower here. He entrusted a little goblin to deliver it, and in order to keep a little bit of an assurance, he gave the little goblin a little potion of sorts. And when that potion is actuated in one sense or another, it resets the position of everything. You feel enlightened?
Oh.
The potion got out of the goblin's hands, now it's in somebody else's. Now we're gonna go try and figure out who has it. Make sure that this all stops.
That seems at a loss for words. He was gonna raise when you said the word Alance, he was gonna say something, but then as you kept going, he kind of seemed to drop that idea. He kind of just sighs, his shoulder slumps. And I was really looking forward to this day. Well,
You're a part of history now, friend.
I suppose so. Let's hope it's
Fun. Enjoy.
right. Well, best of luck, I suppose. And he'll saunter off towards the Broken Saddle Inn.
Well, this sucks.
Indeed.
Yep.
And
let's
this
get on.
and this time, as you guys try and make your way towards the Crystal Scepter Burrow, you're able to make it all the way there to the circling hall, and you will see a very, very large gathering of people sitting outside the Adventurers Guild. they're all talking amongst each other. People talking about what this could mean. There's a couple of people who float the idea that perhaps whoever has it is testing the capabilities of the flask and what they can do with it. But there's a very large sort of consensus that almost everyone there has some interest in acquiring this flask for themselves. But yeah, you guys make your way through the doorway into the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn section of the Adventurers Guild. And you, once again, try and settle down into your respective rooms. And you are able to successfully do so. You wake up in the morning, refreshed, long rest if this matters for any of you guys. And it is a new day. It is... What is Tuesday? Sorry, I meant,
Thursday.
What the fuck?
it is now the God's Day. The God's Day of Hammer 999.
Humma.
Second day of Hammer. All right. What are we doing with our new day?
So, we should go get someone for the end, no?
This party room 1.
Agreed.
Okay.
You guys want
Do
to
you
take a
think
pic
these
from around here?
Yeah, let's go talk.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe a bard.
I like it.
Okay, we're just gonna go downstairs and look for a bard, like the bardiest bard who's ever barded.
Absolutely. The second you walk into
Go
this
down.
person's... Yeah, okay. You go down, and you kind of look out across the crowd, and you see a few, perhaps, candidates for, you know, a entertainer or some sort of talent for... Who?
Luthor.
Luther, but...
Yeah, fuck that guy.
for Luther, and there's a couple that stand out, and you approach one of them, and it
Are there
is...
any halfling?
What, does it matter? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Kinda does.
Uh-oh.
Sure, actually, let's say the one that the closest one to you is a halfling. It's a halfling with bright purple and yellow clothing, with a feather in his cap. Appears to be chatting up a few halfling women. And there I was. Yes.
Are you interested in a little bit of coin?
Am I interested in coin? And does a Goliath punch first and ask questions later?
Yeah.
What is
There's
it?
a
Yeah.
There is a tavern keeper, owner of the Traveling Barrow. He's looking for some entertainment. He could use somebody with your musical talents to play for a few nights.
He'll turn and look at the ladies, and he'll say, "Well, yes, of course, I am very talented. But here's the thing, my friend. I'm not interested in settling down." He'll give a wink at the ladies. I'm an adventuring type. When I'm finished here, I'll be off to the next city.
It's funny you should mention that, because this tavern is actually a former adventurer. He might have some good tips for you. You know, a little bit of leads. Some dungeons, perhaps, with treasure. You should come with me to meet him.
He'll sit there considering it. Roll me a charisma.
Oh, God.
Good thing you're charismatic, right? That's why you come up and do the talking.
You did. You laid out some solid points, so I'll be generous.
Isn't his charisma like a... Oh!
Ooh, okay.
16. And he'll inspect his fingernails. He'll adjust the leather strap of his bag. He'll fasten his lute to himself a little bit tighter. He'll turn and he'll look at you and he'll say, "Well, Why not?
Just come along with us.
Well, I'm afraid, ladies, I will be leaving, but don't be afraid to come and find me. And they'll kind of giggle and they'll laugh, and he'll come and step a little bit closer to you, and he'll hold out a hand. My name is my name is Serpor.
Ooh, Rick. Nice to meet you.
Well, I am
Serpor?
Serpor.
Alright, go along with me then. He'll be excited to meet you.
Was anyone else doing anything, or are they just kind of on
Tag
standby?
Yeah.
And you guys will make your way through the city streets towards the traveling barrow. And perhaps, I don't know, about 20 or so minutes after walking for a bit, you'll find yourself sitting on the gates to the, sitting at the gates to the city. And you will notice that there is a very mute yourself now! You'll notice there's a very large presence. You'll notice there's a very large presence of guards at the city gates. They inspect you briefly, but it seems they're paying a large amount of attention to. They're going to inspect you. It seems they're paying a large amount of attention to people leaving rather than entering. A guard will approach. We're going to have to search you.
For what?
Let's not be fools here. We all know what for.
Okay. I can save you a lot of time.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and hand
Go
over
ahead.
your things.
Oh, come on, man. He takes off his spear in his bag. Shows it to him.
Does anyone hesitate to hand over their items or things?
I stab him. Sorry, I had my things with no
Yeah,
fuss.
hand over.
Reluctantly hand him my mace. Or show them.
The guard will briefly inspect your weapons, look over your bags, and then he'll look over at a cloaked man nearby in a blue robe. The man has a hood sort of covering his eyes, but he'll approach with his hands slightly raised in your direction. And he'll, over every single person, he'll sort of shake his head no until he gets to Ugric. And when he gets to Ugric, he will walk a little bit closer, and he will inspect the things you handed over, and he will hold up a scroll. He'll look at it, he'll look over it briefly, and then he'll shake his head, and he'll hand all your stuff back.
Thank you.
Yep. Stay out of trouble.
Namaste.
And you guys are on the outside of the city of Hearth. And as you make your way through towards the inn, which is just a short walk, you will notice as you get closer and closer to the inn, you can see a man sort of crouched over outside of the inn. He is wearing white robes with a chain sort of shirt over this all, and a blue sort of headband wrapped around his just his brow. You can see he's on his knees, and he is holding in his hands a blue flower.
Namaste. How you doing?
You can see as you get closer, he's praying. At least it seems like he's praying and chanting something slightly under breath, just out of, you just can't quite make it out. You will all recognize this person unless you guys have lived under a rock as a soul shepherd. These are the people who carry the souls of those who've died in basically all throughout the world to the Immortals' Rest, where they can be transferred over to Annalore, which is now the home of the souls of all the people who have died. He will finish with his prayer. He will stand up with the blue flower in his hands, cupped close together, and then he'll walk over to a horse that is standing nearby, and he will deposit it into a small bag. And when he's done, he will approach you all, and he will say, "Evening. Well, actually, sorry, morning.
Are there many? Oh, go ahead.
No,
Ugi.
you speak. I've spoken enough.
Okay.
Ain't that the
Are
goddamn
there-
truth?
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Are there many souls around here?
He'll pause for a moment, and he'll look basically all around him, and he'll say, "The truth is, there are souls all around us. The unfortunate reality of this world is that it is a dangerous place for all those that walk it."
True. But we're just here to make it a little better, one day at a time, right?
We all like to believe so. It's unfortunate that such a man as this, despite his rocky past, was met with a rather cold and bleary end. And he'll look down at where there was once a person who was sitting or laid out there from the night before, you would assume, of a man who was perhaps just on the wrong side of a disagreement.
This is Griff's fault.
I don't feel bad at all. And it was my fault. Yes.
You're the one who fucking ice knifed him.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember Griff hitting somebody with the mace and splatting their brains everywhere. It's fucked up.
You're
That's-
getting all sorts of details wrong.
Yeah.
That's so that everyone knows classic rogue Griff with his mace. Well then,
Whatever.
I'll be off. And may the children of Evening Star will welcome you when your time has
Oh
come.
wait, where are you off to next?
Wherever the wind takes me.
Before you go, could you just tell me what it's like over at the Immortals' Rest?
Pause for a moment, looking at you carefully. Feels like home. Is a most... How do I say this? When I first became a soul shepherd, say I was lost is an understatement. I had traveled from city to city, realm to realm, searching for a purpose. I knew what my purpose would be the second I heard their song. I suggest if you have the ability to make a journey of it, those who travel to Illyria with the sole purpose of seeing the arrest, they are allowed entrance, despite what the common belief is that Illyria is a rather difficult place to gain entrance to. If you are there for a adjournment at the rest, there's a good chance your passage will be cleared. I shan't put any more words out there to describe that feeling. Just know that it is a place of true peace, true tranquility.
Do you see him in there?
You mean Thrakus?
Yeah.
No, if rumors are to be believed, he strays from that place If rumors are to believe, Thrakus is a rather cold man. I tend to not honor these rumors.
But have you seen him?
No, I can't say that I have.
Shame. Well, thank you for your time, Shepard.
If you ever question your path, merely look to the west, and may the evening star shine the way.
Namaste. He bows.
Shepard will nod, and he'll mount his horse. They'll trot off.
Rather sad.
I mean, they did deserve it.
Did they?
Yes, they started it. Good grief.
Sorry, I hate to intrude, but, where exactly are you, taking me?
Oh, right
Seems-
here.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Did you have something to do with the shepherd?
I'm sorry, you cut out.
Did you have something to do with the shepherd?
No, no. Just wanted. I was just curious. That was all.
To worry about it.
Right. Well, doesn't seem too bad. On the outside. Lead the way.
Okay, he's gonna lead the group in and
Yep.
look for Luther.
And when
On
you
the
enter
first
in, you can see that the inn itself is, people are kind of doing their morning rituals. Some patrons that stayed the night are out on the first floor, partaking in some breakfast. There doesn't seem to be any sign of Luther, but if you want to approach a bartender or I guess an innkeeper, or make your way up top.
You'll just go straight to him. Upstairs.
And you guys will make your way up the stairs, and you'll see that Luther is not where you last met him in that big sort of clearing, but there is a rather large door next to where he was sort of hanging out, which you can only assume to be the residence of Luther. It is shut currently.
Maybe we get attention with another fight, yes?
Oh, we knock
Right.
on the big door.
You know,
That's fun,
normally I
but
don't want.
Yes.
You were saying?
Sorry, I lagged out again. What did somebody say something?
I said we just knock on the big door.
Normally I wouldn't want to disturb a big guy like that, but we're kind of pressed for time.
Indeed.
Go. Yeah, you do it. He'll still take 2 steps back.
I'll do it.
Next time we go with Faulkner's plan.
I'll knock on the door.
Okay. You walk up and you go to knock, 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 knock on the door. And you'll hear a large pair of footsteps approach, and then a little sort of window will pop open in the doorway about the size of your head, and out you see is, through that little window, is a giant eye looking back at you. Yep.
We come bringing entertainment.
You'll see that eye will squint at you. You with that Goliath?
Yeah.
Give me a second. And he'll shut the window. You'll hear a couple locks unlock, and then you'll see the door open up, and out will step Luther. You can see he's in his bedclothes. There is a rather large shadow of a very large genitals, sort of peering through his undergarments. Just wanted to share.
Hey, Taylor must be a rich man.
All right. He'll stretch, he'll yawn, and then he'll look around. All right, which one of yous is my talent? And then
step aside, revealing the very small halfling.
and you'll see that the halfling will almost sort of kind of stop and like stop moving completely and just stare at the ogre.
He has come here will.
Well, knowing you all, I find that hard to believe, but what's his talents? Can he speak? Right now he looks broken. Little man. And then the little
Oh
halfling.
fuck! We didn't see what he actually does. Maybe he doesn't play an instrument or
No,
something.
he has a lute. He has a lute
fuck.
on him.
That doesn't mean he knows how to play it. Oh fuck!
The bard halfling Septor will what the fuck Serpor, sorry, Serpor.
Yeah.
Serpor will shakily
Sector.
will shakily unstring his or unlatch his lute, and he'll say, I am a traveling bard. I was promised an establishment that would be beneficial to both of us. And you can see he's shaking quite hard. And the ogre does not seem impressed at all. Luther does not seem impressed. Well, go ahead and play some of whatever you got. And the halfling will hold the lute up to his cheek, and he'll begin to play. And let's see how well he does, guys.
Very
Oh,
well.
boy.
He's gonna do very well.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's got a decent bonus. He's got a +3. So he will play he'll play quite a well-sounding tune. When he's finished, actually probably before he seemed like he's about to stop, the ogre will hold up his hand. And once the halfling notices this, the ogre will... Well, that's a fine tune. But listen here, mate. A bard is, well, I can throw a couple coins down the street, and the bards will come running. You gotta have something else. You got anything else?
He's got jokes.
All right.
He's the magical kind, I believe. I think.
Why are you making shit up?
A magical joke teller. The halfling will sort of immediately look at both of you who said he's magical and he can tell jokes. And he will I've got a couple jokes. Do you want to hear it? And the half-orc or the ogre that will sort of lay out his hand, and he'll say, "Go ahead." Yes. Sorry. This is the. Did you hear the one about the sorcerer? Have any of you guys ever heard the one about the sorcerer?
No.
Okay. So there was a sorcerer, right? Who he got turned into a frog by this wizard who was really mad at him. And so the sorcerer and goes to the local temple to try and get the spell removed. But he just doesn't have enough gold pieces. And so the sorcerer goes to his local merchant guild to try and take out a loan. And he enters the building, and he hops up onto the teller's desk, and he starts, sort of jumping on the bell to get the teller to come. And the teller comes, and he kind of holds his collar out a little bit to try and let off some steam like a cartoon character. And a young woman comes out, and she has a name tag, and it says Patricia Whack. And the frog, who could still talk, mind you. The new rules for polymorph have changed it, so talking, I think, while under the effect of animal guises, you could still hear it. And he asked, the sorcerer asked for 5,000 gold pieces. And the teller says, I'm gonna need some sort of, like word or property, some sort of collateral, something we can exchange. And the frog thinks to himself for a brief moment, and then he feels something in the back of his throat, and he begins to cough. And out coughs, and he coughs for a little bit, and out comes this ion stone, which begins spinning around the teller's head. It's a magical item. Maybe you guys have seen it. I'm not sure. But either way, it begins spinning around their head. And then the teller thinks for a moment. She says, I'm gonna have to make sure this is okay with my manager. And she walks into a back room. She comes out later after explaining everything. And when she does, I guess to the manager, she says, so what do you suppose this is? The manager looks at her for a brief moment and simply says, it's a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog a loan.
Very funny. I nudge Ugric and the others to make him fake laugh.
The bard will look up pleadingly at the ogre. Well, yep. Any of you guys have any talents?
I'm bad at dots.
We don't have jokes.
Listen, you know what type of inn I run here, right? Rough and tumble. You bring me a fucking bard.
He's a rough and tumble man. And
He could-
himself.
Right. Yep. He screams rough and tumble, as in he's about to get roughed up and tumble the fuck out of my inn.
Well,
This
Right.
one is funny.
Oh, apologies. Go find you someone better.
well, might I add something real quick? The previous entertainment that you had threw darts at a board that everybody knew was rigged. I don't really understand how that guy was bringing in a whole lot of coin on a nightly basis. So this guy
Right.
at least does something entertaining.
You raise a solid point. You raise a great point,
And-
actually.
This guy has one person as opposed to having to pay, what was it, 5? There were 2 others, or 4 others with your previous employer.
It didn't matter
That's
to
true.
me. My cut was half.
Exactly, which means that
No, I
This
take
guy
half
will
off
have
the
a more-
top. I take half off the top.
yes, but this guy will be able to bring in more because he doesn't.
No, I don't
he
think
can
you
prove-
understand.
The other guy
I
just
take
threw
half.
fucking
I
darts,
take
so-
half off the top. Whatever
Yes,
he
you take
earns from
half
the
of
night, I
everything.
take half. Then with his
Yes.
half, he'll pay his guys. I had nothing
Yes.
to do with that.
But he's gonna bring in more coin and have more of incentive to do better by himself because he has nobody else to pay. And
I
he's
could
taking
get-
half of everything.
I could get coin out of whoring him. He's a fucking bard.
People
Sure.
love
He
bards.
plays music. You can
Yeah.
tell stories about the great people.
People love bards.
Good bard.
People love bards in Illyria. People love bards in Winter Sanctum. People love bards all the way up in the winter holds of the Wizards Guild. I don't need bards in Hearth. I don't need bards in the outside.
Hey, a
Go
dart
ahead.
thrower?
A dart thrower that knew how to handle himself up until you show up and knife one of his men.
Well, I would like to show that we're not quite the intimidating group of people. So if we were able to overtake your dart thrower, he wasn't very tough, now was he?
Let me ask you something. Do you think the average folk can conjure knives made out of ice out of the hands? Answer's
Some
no.
can do it. then it was
It's
bound to happen
actually a
eventually.
very simple trick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But the thing that you were betting on with a man like that, the entertainment that he sort of builds up, is that eventually there'll be a fight at the end of the night, correct?
A fight at the end of the night, and people show up to see how long he can keep the act going.
Yeah, so eventually that man was going to stop working here because a group of people such as us was going to come in eventually to kick him the fuck out, right?
You know what? You're
We
right.
have to, if
No,
we keep
no,
finding
no. He'll raise his
people
hands.
that
He'll raise his
are-
hands, and he'll step forward. He'll step forward. You know what? You're right. I'll take the bod. But I'm not gonna tell you where the fucking way into the Undercity is if this is the type of business we're doing.
What do you mean?
Well, hold on.
Okay. May I ask a
If you're
question?
trying to convince me into something I know that I don't want, then sure. I don't need a bod.
Okay, then what would you wish, sir? We'll go find it for you. You said entertainment. We got entertainment. It wasn't the entertainment you're looking for, so if we could have a bit more of a descriptive thing, we'll go and find it for you. We
I don't
apologize for wasting
know. Maybe something's on the similar lines. I don't know. People want to come and see it.
You ever thought about starting a fighting pit? We'll bring you your first contender. He'll be a man who stays here, stays sober throughout the night, and he'll take on challenges. We put up some flat amount of gold for each fight at the beginning. We'll make sure he's good so he keeps on winning, and you just take half of whatever each fight costs, yeah? Give him maybe a free drink, give him pre-brewed and board.
His hands are up to his chin.
If you want a
Well,
rough and tumble bar, this seems like the perfect sort of entertainment.
not a bad idea. We're outside of the city, so we don't have to deal with any of the guards coming, poking around.
Yeah. We could just have the fights take place outside, so nothing inside of the room is getting broken.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. That's part of the fun.
All right, then have it in here. But this way, people get what they want. They want violence. They get it immediately. And maybe perhaps down the line, you could start building up a little bit of a roster.
Not a bad idea. What's your name?
My name is Griff.
Well, Griff, if you can get me the man. And, mind you, I'll have to test him out. And perhaps I can point you in the direction you so desire.
Sounds great. We'll be back by the end of the day, yeah? Well, assuming there's no placement issues.
Right? Well,
No.
find me that man. We'll have a deal. Oh, and he'll look behind you guys, and you'll notice that that Serpor looks like he's trying to sneak out. I'm gonna need some background music for this whole thing.
See, the bar did good after all.
We'll see if you can make it through one night.
I'll make it through every night. Right, Sopa?
Serpor will hesitate for a second before faintly nodding his head up and down.
See, the man just oozes confidence. Be seeing you, Luther.
All right.
And off the bumblefucks go.
Back to the Adventuring Guild?
Yeah. So we have a person or type we're looking for, but I still don't think it'll be any easier.
What
Sure,
about the guard, Simon?
The man with a broken limb and who's already occupied?
He'll get better.
Sure, but we need somebody for tonight. We'll get back to the Adventuring Guild. We need to look out for one of two people. A bum. Somebody who's down on their luck and will fight to the death, quite literally. Anybody who comes up to pay isn't really looking to die. We need to find somebody who is willing to die. That's the first thing that we either look for. Or two, a showman, somebody who just wants to show everybody how good they are. And in order to test them,
Ooh, like a sword dancer.
like a sword, we'll probably be doing bare knuckle things. I don't know if we want actual death happening in the thing, but that'll be up to Luther. Once we get them in his hands, he'll be fine. But we need a way to test these people. Ugric, you're gonna have to do some fighting today.
Oh, okay. But no
Right.
magic?
No magic, for now.
Oh, that's fine.
Unless you want a repeat of what happened at Traveling Barrow.
Oh, you say like that wasn't a kind of okay thing?
I don't mind you killing people. I just, if you mean to kill them, kill them. If you don't mean to do it, don't do it. I don't like this accident shit.
There was no accident. You tried to kill me.
Well, it didn't seem like you really intended to kill the man, especially with the remorse that you were showing afterwards with the Soul Shepherd.
I didn't quite consider his immortal soul.
All right, that's all I ask you to consider from now on. If you're gonna kill somebody, think about their immortal soul. Let's go!
You guys will make your way back through the city. Or I guess you'll first have to go to the city gates where the guard will once again notice you guys. The same guard from before. Seems to be running the show at this gate. He'll pat you down, assuming you guys don't intrude. The mage that is serving alongside these guards will once again cast Detect Magic. Once again, only detecting the scroll on Ugric.
They do detect my aura.
Aura as fuck.
And you will make your way through the city streets. And are you looking out for any bums along the way? Any
Yes,
bums that
I would like to
stand
look
out?
I would like to look out for a bum who looks like either a veteran. I don't know if any wars have happened recently or something like, or somebody who's in the military,
Mm-hmm.
like wearing armor and like on the street. Or I want to look out for anybody who looks particularly fanciful but green, if that makes sense, like new.
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't have experience. Those are two things I really want to look out for. Anything in the middle, as long if they look interesting enough, maybe. But those are two things I really want to look out for.
For sure. And you'll see a few that maybe could, but they just don't. They're not quite. They don't got that sauce you're looking for. Until you round this corner, perhaps along, just crossing the bridge outside of Hydra's Farthing, near the guard station where you guys spent a little bit of time in, where you'll see this, well, to put it simply, this rather large man who is walking through the streets with what appears to be in one hand a sort of umbrella, sort of keeping the rain off of him. But the umbrella seems to be in rather shoddy shape. But the thing that stands out to you more is in his left hand is a sign. You guys can all read, right? Yeah, you guys can all read.
Yeah.
And on this sign, you'll see it says, I guess on the sign I won't read it in a voice. On the sign you'll see it says, lost my job, war vet, lost my job, any help helps. And you'll see by his feet is a little tankard.
Sure, we'll walk up to him.
Is the guy human? Sorry, like is he?
Yeah, he's a human. He's a big human. Sort of looks like Leonardo DiCaprio from Revenant.
Okay.
I was kind of looking for Evan told me in his bedroom 2 months ago. Thoughts?
No, none of those. They don't exist on this side of the continent. You're
much
gonna have to go to Neverwinter.
Okay. I go up to him. I say, hello, sir.
And he'll look like he tries to go talk. But when he does, he'll he'll cough.
Fuck.
I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Sorry.
No need to apologize, sir. What's your name?
He'll hold his heads up to his hand up to his head. He'll scratch it. Robin.
Robin. Well, the sign says here that you used to be a soldier. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Would you mind standing up for me for a second?
Yeah. He'll stand up, and you'll see he's probably like 6'10".
All right. Big man. How long ago were you enlisting? Or enlisted?
I fought in
Take your time.
the brother the war of the brothers the war of the brothers.
The War of the Brothers. Yeah.
And I think you would all probably know what the War of the Brothers is. This is the ongoing sort of skirmishes / war. It's called the War of the Brothers, but it's never really been super serious. This is here. I'll go to the map. I'll drag to the map real quick, and I'll point.
Sorry.
This is the ongoing conflict that is happening with Lorne, Sengar, and Fenris. Yes, whoever's pinging. Yes. In this area, there's 3 brothers who basically inherited this sort of kingdom-esque sort of thing, but instead of but each of the brothers basically assumed control over these different forts within this sort of kingdom.
Can you ping it again? Oh, there it is.
And they're now trying to regain their father's kingdom for themselves. The names of the forts are the names of the brothers. So we have Fort Lorne, Fort Sengar, and Fort Fenris. These people hire out mercs all the time to sort of engage in these skirmishes and these battles.
Oh, he should
And
be
how old are
Sorry.
How old are you, sir?
He'll stop for a moment and he'll 31. I think.
You're in your fighting prime, sir. Okay. Secondly, would you like to make money?
Yes.
Okay. Secondly, are you good at anything?
His eyes will kind of go down to his feet.
I'd like to inspect the like glamour muscles. I don't give a fuck about real strength. I just want to see, does he look like he can lift like a fucking hay bale, or is he weak? What does he look like in terms of like strength?
Oh, this guy's huge, but this guy's huge.
Okay, yeah, he's 6'10", built. Okay.
He's like a walking tank.
Based.
No. You were a soldier. Were you good at fighting?
That was the only thing I was good at.
Second question, do you like fighting?
His eyes will keep staring down at the ground. I don't like killing.
Need not kill, friend.
He'll look up at
I'm
you.
offering here. I have an offer for you. You could have a roof over your head, a little bit of food in your belly, and a bed to sleep in. That's right. You heard me. A bed. You get some extra spending coin in your... Well, you don't really have a coin purse, but we can remedy that quite quickly. The only thing I need from you is fighting will. I need something in you that wants to put somebody else down. You need not kill them, but you just need to be able to fight with your hands. Do you think you could do that?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Firstly, how do you feel right now?
Old.
You're not old yet. Still got a bit of time for that. But are you hungry?
Yes.
Alright, let's go get something to eat then. I'd like to take him, I don't know, get him some very basic food. Nothing fancy, but something that's going to fill his stomach up.
Mm-hmm.
Nourish him with whatever amount of water he might need. Make sure he doesn't overindulge and start vomiting everywhere.
That would be good.
Second, I'd like to. Is he like super hairy? Is he not shaven in a long time?
Yeah, he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio from Revenant.
From The Revenant, that's right. I like to take his. I would like to take him. I'm gonna cut his hair with my dagger. To if it's like flowing like real long, I just want to cut it to where it's like hanging no further past his ears.
Okay.
Take whatever beard, try and shave that down too. Just make him look a little bit more respectable. How much is that food gonna cost me?
Oh fuck. How much does food cost? And I'll get
fill
back.
up a 6'10" man who hasn't eaten in a while. Okay, I'll just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and you just give me an expense report. Send me the.
Yeah.
Send me the invoice. And then I'd like to go buy him some amount of clothes, just one good set of clothes. And then I would like to take him somewhere to make him bathe.
Word. Okay.
I'd also, I guess, trigger you, but I would have asked him while we were like out and about, just a few questions.
Okay.
Have you always had you stutter? Hard time remembering? Or was that from the wall?
Yes. But the stutter. Worse after war. Fighting.
I'm sorry. You have to deal with that, but I'll help you out.
Which of the brothers did you fight for?
Fenris.
Okay. Okay, now that you're bathed, fed, hydrated, how are you feeling now?
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Much better.
That's fantastic. Now, walk around for a little bit, and in an hour or so, meet us at the gate, the southern gate of Hoth.
By the broken saddle.
Yes, sir.
He'll nod his head.
Just walk around, enjoy your day. We'll meet you in a little bit. Okay. I'll walk around to the group.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, were you going to say something to him?
So, Mr. Priest, what now?
Well, still have one other thing that I'd like to look out for, but how are we feeling about little old Robin?
Oh, he fits the description.
Yes, he does.
A perfect candidate.
I haven't seen him fight, though.
Exactly. now we have to go find somebody else. So now I'd like to go throughout the city, specifically looking for the other type of person I was talking about earlier, of like somebody who looks like they're trying to prove themselves and who looks
Flamboyant.
young.
The goblin.
Not the goblin.
No way.
That the little halfling that said he was a god.
No.
And also
too.
preferably in the same weight class as Robin.
In
Oh,
this
okay.
matchup, we have
David and
the
Goliath.
Mountain versus Tyrion.
Stipe Miocic versus Demetrius Johnson.
Mighty Mouse, let's go.
Yeah, hit him with the flying armbar. Oh god! Oh god!
He picked him up and he snapped him in half. What the fuck?
Yeah, somebody preferably around that range. But if I don't find anybody like that, somebody else who just matches that description of being young, full of vigor, something like that. And for this type of person, especially around the Adventurers Guild, I think is where I'd like
Yeah, Adventurers Guild's probably your best bet for this person, like a fighter or like a valor bard, that type of shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, so let's say you guys make your way back to the circling hall. You begin sort of inspecting the gatherings of adventurers as they come and stop at the adventuring board, or they just are in the city of Hearth for just a period of time.
You know what? Instead
yeah.
of just looking around, I think instead I don't know if there's like a table or something for me to stand on so I can get up, get everybody's attention, and project my voice very loudly.
Yeah, of course. Plenty of tables. This sort of thing is actually not too uncommon at an adventure guild. Calls to action like this.
Yeah. So I get up there. I was just announce. I go, "Hello, everybody."
At the initial sort of jumping on this table or this chair, whatever you're on, there's maybe about a handful of people sort of milling about around you. They turn and look at you with interest, but at least initially it's just a few people.
Anybody of the age 22 and under, please, may I have your attention. Anybody older, fuck off.
Like one person leaves from the crowd that was near you, but everyone else seems to be rather young adventurers, you know, the young guns that they are.
Guns?
I'm just going to ask a few questions. Throw your hands up if you think it applies to you. And if it doesn't, fuck off. First thing, who here can fight?
Everyone raises their hand. Even people that you just inspecting them, you know that's probably not true.
Second
Fist
question.
fight.
We'll get that in a second, Volk. Second question, who here likes to fight?
Basically the same amount of people raise their hands. And when you're saying this, a few more people have joined the crowd. There's maybe about like 15 or so people kind of watching you.
Who here has an established record of their ability to fight? Anything that you could reference?
I think basically everyone keeps their hand up. A couple people sort of lower their hand, but they still stand there watching.
All right. Everybody could please just take a couple steps aside from each other. I'd like to get a good look at everyone. Just start looking through. And the people that I'm looking for are either people who look like they could be in Robin's weight class, look to be built like him, or just somebody who's particularly striking.
Okay, let's say...
Super enthusiastic.
Yeah, okay.
Or anything like that.
There is a couple people that stand out. There is obviously, like, let's say there's two people that look like, you know, they're in the same weight class. Whereas Robin was basically lean, lean, like built like a tank, muscle. Not a lot of his body fat percentage was demigod-esque. But these people, there's a bit more weight to them, perhaps because they actually have been able to feed themselves. So if anything, they're probably bigger than Robin in terms of weight.
Yep.
There's a couple of these guys. Let's just say one is a half orc. The other one is also a human. And then let's say there is a single man out of the other sort of people that catch your eye that appears to be, I don't know, perhaps of average weight, average height. Everything about him physically seems to be average, but there's something that you just detect in the eyes just by glancing over him. It's like this. Perhaps there's something more to him, you know.
All right. I'll call out the two big guys and the smaller Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
I say, everybody else, thank you for your time. Have a nice day. Tell them to follow me outside.
The orc will. All right, I'm here, but now, what's this about fighting? What's this about weights? What's this about age? Come on.
Firstly, everybody here, would you like to make a living fighting?
I already do, mate. The other two sort of
consistent-
nod their head in agreement.
Consistent living, place to sleep. You all look to be like adventurers. This could be a part-time gig for you for the next month or so, while you figure out where you need to go or something like that. Or you could be a little bit more permanent, depending, of course, on your proficiency in the ring.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?
All right. What's everybody's name?
The orc will say his name is Lars. The human will say his name is Guile. And the average man who's also a human will say his name is Marco.
Okay. Well, you three. Anybody here enjoy fighting in front of a crowd?
Can't say that I ever have. The other two
Well,
basically
you're not
say the same thing.
Do you foresee yourself getting nervous in front of fighting in a crowd?
If I can partake in the dreams, then I think I can handle myself in front of a crowd of people watching me fight.
Sure. Okay. Seems like we have nothing held up there. There's a tavern, a little inn, sorry, just outside the gates of the city. It's looking for a little bit of entertainment. They're looking for fighters. They're looking for people who not only fight, but people who fight, excitingly. They're willing to offer room and board, food, and whatever winnings you could get for the night, you'll get to keep around half of it. We're going to try to set the original price point about $1 per fight. And you'll be fighting, hopefully, drunkards, bums, really people that should be no match for you. So hopefully you'll be able to fight multiple times per night. You get to keep around maybe 2 to 3 gold each night. Maybe the slower days you'll go down to a little bit lower into the silvers, but that's what we're looking to earn here. That's the job. If you want it, follow me. If you don't, leave. I have no time for deliberation. I'll start walking towards the south gate.
Okay. The big human will sort of shrug his shoulders and step away, but then the average, I guess, Lars and Marco will follow.
Okay. And does Lars look to be the same height, weight, maybe in the same weight class as Tyken?
Lars is the orc, the big orc.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, not Lars. I meant Marco. Sorry.
As Tyken? I mean, what is Tyken? What's your, give me your stats.
Tyken is pretty short. 5'4".
No.
Okay.
Fucking
what about
manlet. He's
how tall are you,
5'10".
Ugric and Volkner?
Ulrich is 6'8".
Hey, don't throw me out of the fight
6'4"?
just 'cause I'm short a
Alright.
bit. Don't throw me out of the fight because I'm shorter,
Bro,
bro.
you ain't gonna reach him, bro.
Listen,
he gonna
I
hold out
need-
his
Listen, I
arm,
needed to
bro.
be close. I was hoping that I could get one of you guys to throw the fight, but none of you guys seem to be in this guy's weight class, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But I'm 6'8", 220. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm not looking for 6'8", 220. I'm looking for fucking
Like
5'10",
What about you?
Yeah, actually.
I can't have that on my reputation.
Ah, there it is.
What about you, bro? Aren't
So-
you? Isn't your character literally self-described as being average? He fits and slips in and out of the.
He would be the perfect one for this, but that's not. We're not throwing. It's okay. He'll be the natural fight.
We should put it to a party vote, shouldn't we?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
This is
think
all my
so.
idea.
Yeah,
I
I
should
think
get the
so.
head brain over it.
Yeah, we didn't really let us speak either, so I think it's time for us to get some input. I vote in favor of him throwing the fight.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well,
Alright, get after it.
no. My guy's weak. He's small.
Exactly.
He's like
Easy for you to
average,
throw.
but he's small. It would
Yeah, easy
no,
for you
but
to
that's
throw.
bad because then it looks like this guy's picking on me. We don't want that. We don't want it. That's why we don't have Tyken fighting. Because if Tyken goes in there and he throws, and it looks like, oh yeah, this normal guy beat this fucking bum. Who cares? We need to have a very exciting fight for our first fights of the night. Idiots, all of you.
Your plan is taking for fucking ever, and can we just get the goddamn flask?
That's what we're going down there. We're building relationships with this Luther guy.
Yeah.
So we can
You
rob
got
him
the
like
fight set up. Let's get the fucking info. Fuck.
that. Yeah, that's why we're going down. No.
Let's go do it.
Yeah, we're gonna go take him to the thingy. To the traveling burrow.
Yeah, I would also like to say that the first idea we went with, which was Ugrix, got us nowhere. So maybe we do have to spend a little bit more time than just
Literally
fighting
the
first person.
literally the easiest fucking solution is just grabbing a bard, and then Nathan said, "No, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Not my fault."
Well,
Damn.
It
he
is your
really
fault.
couldn't tell
It's really-
jokes. That's on you for not vetting him.
True. You literally just.
You look like a bard, bro. How hard is it? Like, how hard is it to play the goddamn instrument, man?
He played the instrument fine.
He played the instrument fine. Yeah. Played
It's
it
just a
well.
guy doesn't want a fucking
tell
bard.
jokes.
Bards are a dime a dozen, or I guess a copper a fucking gold or whatever. I don't know.
Combo. Okay. Yeah, we go down to the inn. Traveling barrel.
Dude.
What about what's his face? You going to the traveling barrel, but didn't you tell homie to go to?
Yeah. Don't we have to go through the south gate to get to the traveling barrel?
No, the traveling barrel's
So-
at the north gate.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. Oh, fuck. Then I meant to tell that guy to go to the north gate. I
Okay,
apologize.
we'll just retcon. And
Yeah.
you told him to go to the
Yeah, it's
Rewind.
Good. Apologies. Sorry, Robin's down there. Poor
the
guy.
broken saddle. The broken saddle's at the south gate. The traveling barrel's at the north gate.
Apologies.
Okay. Same deal. Make your way through the thing. Doesn't seem like Lars or Marco have any magical items of note on them that they're allowed through.
That's cool.
And you'll find yourself outside the gate.
Perfect.
Okay, everyone. First fight of the night set up. Mr. Robin, meet Lars. Lars, meet Robin. You two are going to be fighting. We're going to be doing this bare knuckle, no weapons. Fight until the other person is knocked down. Can't fight any longer. Try not to kill each other.
And make it
Everything
flashy.
sound- Everything copacetic there? Yes. Paramount that this is entertaining.
Lars doesn't seem to have an issue with this, but Robin seems to. I didn't fight for entertainment. I don't know how.
That's fine. Your first fight, just fight. Just fight. Yeah?
Big swings.
Yeah.
Suplex.
Don't listen to
And
him.
Not to kill.
they'll sort of walk a few paces away from each other, and they'll look to you.
No, not yet. Marco, you're going to have to be fighting somebody from the audience. Couldn't find anybody to fight with you, so you're going to be the one natural fight of the night. So after these two, they're going to be our quote-unquote main event. They're going to fight, and then you're going to take on challenges from the room. hopefully after the first fight, we'll have some people in the bar who are oiled up. Come in. They should be easy for you, and you'll hopefully be able to take on a few more. Yeah,
Marco will nod his head.
fantastic. Don't let me down. All right, everybody, let's go in. We're gonna talk to the man.
Okay. And once again, you'll make your way into the traveling barrow. You'll see Luther this time is now out on the first floor. He is talking to one of the innkeepers. And as he's doing so, he is inspecting the table with a magnifying glass. Or I guess not a magnifying glass, like a little fucking spectacle. Whatever, the little fucking, the little circle thing. Yes, a monocle. And as he's doing this, he is wiping it down. You gotta keep things in tip-top shape. Yes. What?
We got your entertainment.
Turn around.
Robin, Lars, they're gonna be the first people fighting here for you. They're both trained athletes, soldiers, things of that sort. So their fight should be generally pretty entertaining. Get people riled up. We'll have them fight at the beginning of the night. Then we'll have little old Marco here, as you can see, shine in his eyes. He'll be fighting anybody else who comes through. We'll try and, I think, and obviously you're the boss man on this one, so do what you wish. But maybe try and have the fights a little bit later towards the end of the night so that we can get more contenders of people who are hopped up on the liquid courage. Come in, think they see Marco, they think he's like an easy mark, they'll come in, they'll place their bets, they'll lose, he'll win. People want to keep on taking him down. Some point throughout the night, he'll stop. We'll have your little bard friend here hype up all the matches. I have some information to tell him that you could announce to the crowd about our contenders. Hopefully get a nice crowd going.
Alright, well, it seems like you've thought this through.
Yeah.
What's your cut?
All I ask is that you give us the information that we've been promised. And the people that I brought here tonight, and hopefully the ones that you bring in later on, try and make sure they don't die. That's all I ask.
Sounds reasonable enough to me.
All right. Well then, lads, you all know the game plan. You're in his hands now. His name is Luther. He's your boss.
Lars will walk up to Luther, try and give him a firm handshake. The ogre will just kind of stare him down the entire time. But it seems like Robin and Marco both seem to be a bit more timid around the ogre, but strong enough, firm handshakes around the entire squad. Is there anything else you would like to do before we fast travel to tonight?
No.
I want to talk to Marco.
Okay.
Just like pull him aside. What do you do? I can tell the others are big and strong and, ready to fight, but you're different. Why?
He'll sort of look at you with a blank stare, and he'll just say, I win.
I respect that. Any special tricks up your sleeves?
Bella, if you think fighting comes down to tricks, then you're already on the wrong side.
No, I don't think it does, but I just think that you had some. You seem so confident about it.
Just the way things are. Sun rises in the east. Sun rises in the west, sets in the east.
And you and your fights?
Tears fall down on the world, and I'll win. Simple as.
So be it. I'm counting on you. And give him like a knock on the shoulder, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I'll walk off.
All right, all right, all right.
Alright.
Anyone doing anything before we TP? We hold the select button and we wait 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what you doing? Dying
I mean,
around.
yeah, just and I hold the button.
Oh,
You hit the edge button?
Yes.
he's edging. Microsoft.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. And we will fast travel to later that night. And you can see it's rather a large amount of people have begun to fill in the Sorry, I'm having a stroke. The traveling barrel. And when did you want to start this thing?
Once, I don't know. Once the crowd is big enough, and then let's say the crowd gets like 80% of what it's going to be for the night, then maybe like an hour after it hits that population, so those people start drinking. We'll have the entertainment of the bard guy also talking about the fighters before that. Well, let's just say like 8 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that.
Okay. Fair enough. And as the night goes on, you can see that your bard friend seems to be steadily amping up the crowd. He's dropping hints. He seems to be playing his part rather well, despite his, well, let's just say his meek performance earlier.
Uber gives a little thumbs up as he does it.
As he's amping up the crowd. And perhaps with just a knowing look, Luther will begin to make his way down the stairs. And as this happens, did you say you wanted to take charge of this? Did you want to,
No,
Griff?
I'll let Luther or the bard, whoever, if Luther wanted to do it, I don't want to have
Okay.
the involvement in this beyond what I've done.
Luther will take a step forward into the sort of mass of people. Let's say there's around, I don't know, 30 or so people, which is quite a bit of people in this inn.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll raise his voice, and everyone in the crowd sort of comes to a stop. Well, gentlemen, I have quite the thing to bring to you today. What I have here is a good old fisticuffs between two beasts of... sorry, between two beasts of a... It's so weird. I was gonna say of a man, but like men aren't really these fucking fantasy things. It's like, what do you call it? Beasts of a people? Because man refers to human, right?
Between two beasts.
I guess,
Beast
yeah.
of a thing.
Beasts. Anyways, I got stuck. I got stun locked with that. I was like, what do I say? Between these two beasts. And he'll raise his left hand, and when he does so, everyone will look over, and you'll see Lars. And you'll see he has a wife beater on. It's stained with coffee. And he's cracking his knuckles in the corner of the room. Between Lars, we all know what sort of type he is. The Dreamers claim to be walking amongst us, protecting us from the evils of the world, maintaining our independence. Well, let's see what these orcs are made of, huh? And then he'll raise his right hand, and here we have a brute of a man, fought in the wars of the brothers. And we all know what sort of men come out of those wars, those battles. And Robin will sort of look around as best as he can to sort of maintain his confidence. But you can tell he's uneasy with this entire thing. And the fighting only stops when one of them hits the ground. Now, people, there's something I'm gonna need from you all. If you want to see these two men go at it, then I'm gonna need some buy-in. Fists don't stop flying until I reach 10 gold pieces. And he'll slide out a table.
Ulrich's gonna be the plant. 2 gold.
2 gold. I like it. And he'll slide out a table. And like I said, until I see the pieces on this table, then the entertainment is on standby. A couple of guys look around at each other. They look at Lars, they look at Robin. And they go, oh, what the hell? And they come over, they toss a couple silver coins. And by the time everyone's done, you see the amount of gold / coins on the table probably measures up to be around, I don't know, 12 or so gold. So he's met his quota. He's hit it. Luther kind of smiles. He smirks. Well, I am a man of my word. And with that being said, he'll raise his hands and he'll clap them together with a large sort of boom. He'll motion for the men to take center stage as everyone sort of clears out and forms like a circle. Shall we? And then he looks over at Mr. Serpor. And Serpor will immediately start to kick the tune into an upbeat action tavern brawl music. Drunk tavern combat music, D&D fantasy background music, fight sound effects, no copyright is the song he's playing, in case you're wondering.
Wow.
And they will begin circling each other. Lars, the aggressor, loads up a right hand and comes swinging overhead at Robin, and Robin will casually almost sidestep it, but he doesn't look like he's going to throw back. Lars will then immediately follow up with a hook to the left, aiming for Robin's rib cage, and this one will glance Robin, and Robin will sort of sprawl onto his side. And when this happens, everyone in the bar will sort of, yeah, they'll sort of raise their hands. Kill him! Kill him! Robin will get up. Lars will let him stand up. And Robin will sort of weakly raise his fists. Robin will sort of take a step forward. And once again, it doesn't look like he's intent on throwing anything. He's just fully comfortable with just dodging and getting hit. And Lars takes advantage of this as he then immediately sort of comes running forward. And he throws a overhead flying. He actually runs and jumps, and he hits him with the Drake classic. He runs, jumps, and he goes like horizontal, and he comes flying straight at Lars like a fucking like a fucking table of a man being thrown across the room. And he'll kind of lay into Robin, and Robin will once again go flat onto his back. And you'll hear Robin sort of let out a gasp of air as you can hear the wind knocked out of him. And Lars will kind of roll over, and he'll then begin to sort of lay into Robin on the ground. He'll start throwing elbows, punches at Robin. And you can see the people are sort of getting into this, but this isn't really much of a fight. This is more sort of a beatdown. As Lars once again takes full mount over Robin and begins to sort of lay into him. Robin will weakly put up his hands to cover his face. As Luther notices this happening, Luther will sort of saddle over to, to wherever you guys are standing. And he'll say, "Now, what the hell is this, men?"
Just give it a second. Instinct will kick in. That man right there doesn't want the beast to come out, and he's trying his best not to kill the other one. In a second, he'll snap.
Yeah, look at him. He's barely getting a scratch.
You'll say this as Robin is covered in blood, his own blood, mind you. It looks like he already has a broken nose. One of his teeth is like kind of comes chittering and chattering on the ground by your feet as you say this. Ugric.
That's nothing for the guy. Trust me, he's seen and been through much worse. Watch. He's about to get real nasty soon.
And perhaps another, 20 more seconds of this, carries on as Robin is getting his ass beat on the ground. And then Lars will he'll stand up and you'll look around the crowd and he'll raise his arms. "Come on. He's a beast of a man, but I'm no man. I'm an orc." And the crowd will sort of buy into this and go, "Yeah! Yeah!" And they'll begin shouting, they'll begin chanting his name. "Laws, laws, laws!" As Robin sort of shakily is kind of pushing himself up to his feet. His left eye is completely sort of swollen shut. Nose is bent the wrong way. He spits out more blood, a couple more teeth into his hand, tosses them down onto the ground. And you can see as you look at him, something in his eyes has shifted, has changed. As he takes one step forward, and as Lars sort of turns around, and he scoffs at Robin. And Robin takes one step forward, loads up his right hand, and lets it fly. And as his right fist collides with Lars's head, Lars sort of snaps back, lands on the ground in a thud, and remains still. The entire tavern sort of bursts into a cheer as Robin just stands there, staring down at Lars. Luther will walk over. "Well, it wasn't really much of a fight, was it?" As this is happening, the entire sort of tavern is sort of swarming Lars and lifts him up. And they begin not Lars. They lift up Robin.
Okay, I was like, "Oh no, my guy lost."
as they lift up Robin, and Robin doesn't really know what to do, but for now he's being consumed, eaten alive by the cannibals of the bar.
Reliving the glory, man. He's reliving the glory.
Yep, you just took some PTSD-ridden soldier, and you told him, just go fight, man. You'll like it.
Yeah, better than being a bum. Be good.
He seems to be liking it.
Yeah. He has a look of disdain on his face.
Yeah, I don't think he's like it.
It's good for him. It's his therapy. Good.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, we know how far we have to push that one. Now, I was promised 2 fights. I have a great idea.
Oh.
How about we take your man, Marco, and I put forth one of my champions, so to speak.
Okay. But it's your money against ours.
Listen, as far as the night's gone, I think you've done well for yourselves. I was a little bit worried, but it seems like that man, That shell of one, whatever you dragged out of the mud, at least has a little bit of a bark, a little bit of a bite instead of bark to him. I like it. One more fight, regardless of whatever happens. You've earned your keep. You've earned your information. But just, indulge me. And he'll take a step forward.
Wait, Luthor.
Yep.
You put 20 down, I put 20 down. Winner takes all. Deal?
20 gold pieces.
20.
All right. Ladies, gentlemen, don't get too excited. He'll step into the crowd once more, and everyone will sort of stop what they're doing, and they'll lower Robin to the ground. Drinks are on me. Drinks are on me. But I have one more show for you all. Yep, that's right. When you come to the Traveling Barrow, you get more than what you asked for. Starting tonight, this will be the center of the world. But let's cap it off, shall we? Now, I have a man who might not need any introduction to any of you. And I have another who is a stranger. Shall I introduce the stranger first? He'll hold up his left hand and he'll point it at Marco, who's been sitting in the corner this entire time, arms crossed across his chest, sort of watching, looking over everything happening. I have Marco, a killer. He may not look it, but one wrong move around a man like him will be your last. Trust me, I've seen him work. And now, for a familiar, a fan favorite, so to speak, I have, and he'll raise his right hand, I have none other than Ugric Stonehand, a Goliath, perpetrator of a most visceral victory of sorts. He needs no introduction, am I right?
Woo!
Oh, you're right. He's gonna do like a little flip into the ring.
Oh no.
Throw his spear and his bag out.
Just gonna do the Johnny Walker. He goes to try to do the worm, knocks himself out.
Well, for a fight like this, I'm gonna need more of a buy-in. I feel like I've earned your trust. Now let's see. Who's willing to buy in for 50 gold pieces? When initially this sort of happened, everyone was like, well, I don't know about this. But now everyone's like, fuck it, let's do it. And he already said drinks are on him, so that's the drinking money I don't have to pay. So let's buy in. Immediately, he hits 50 gold pieces in seconds. The table that he's standing by is like a mountain of treasure. All right, I like it. And trust me, there's more where this came from. We're taking this on the road. People are going to be coming to Hearth for more than just the sights. They'll be coming for the fights, am I right? And people raise their hands, they let out a cheer. But like I said, let's cap it off, shall we? Marco will casually sort of stride in. He'll give you a nod, Ugric.
He nods back and says, Namaste.
Okay. Initiative probably doesn't matter, but we'll just we'll roll one to see who gets to act first. Okay. So,
All right.
roll me initiative, buddy.
Can we go back to the map?
Oh yes, absolutely, yes. Ignore all these bodies.
Oh, I've been killing people this entire time.
Just-
Mention that part.
Just knifing people.
Just-
Yeah,
Seriously.
just doing that shit for fun. I can't see. I can't see.
Oh yeah, you've been blinded.
Yeah, I can see.
Who?
Please let Marco be like 5th level.
Real.
Please.
You hate on me? You hating on me?
Come on, let's just get this.
Well,
Could
no,
we
I just because
actually,
he's the one who's
bet
gonna
on the
stay
better
around.
result?
Wait, do you guys want to bet between us?
Oh,
I
yes, absolutely.
already put 20 gold pieces on this. I have
Yeah,
7
you put
left. I
you
gotta
put
win
20
this shit.
on yourself.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Yeah.
He's betting on himself. I like that.
I'm betting on Marco.
Yeah, 5
What the fuck?
on Marco.
Alright, I'll take both of the. I'll take both your guys' bets. I'll put it on Ugric. I'll put it on Ugric. I got 10 on you, Ugric. Right? I got 10 on
I
you.
appreciate you, bro.
We both got 5 on Marco. And you got
So
10.
either because I want Marco to win because he has to stay here. It'd be really embarrassing for him to lose his first fight, and it's a fucked up ass fight too. Anyway,
Wait, what's fucked up?
Yeah, what's fucked up about this?
isn't Ugric like 100 pounds heavier than this guy and 6 inches taller?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, this guy's
Well,
probably like
it's-
12 or some bullshit. Like, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping that. I don't know, but I got 10 on you.
Marco always wins.
If Ugric wins, we're
Like the
fucked.
sun rises.
So keep that in mind, Ugric. Throw your punches.
Beat his ass.
Word. All right. Oh, whoops! I gotta put the homie in the thingy. It's a dragon, by the way.
Fucking, yeah, like a triceratops.
Yeah, when you said
He
beast
could be,
of the
he could
man,
be a
he
dragon in
actually-
human form.
Marco.
That'd be fun.
Nice. Is the token fucking
Whoa.
broken? You have no edit
Nice.
access. Oh, there you go.
What the hell
You
is this
see
thing?
Daredevil. Throw the fight.
Oh, it's a knight.
Just pretend he's just a guy, okay?
I'm really banking on this thing being a riot, so that later on we can use leverage to get people into the fighting pit for information or something like that.
Okay. Second, his character sheet loads, which right now it has that the page image with the frowny face on it.
Lovely.
I'm gonna go use your shimmer right back.
Body break.
Oh, there it is. Water break.
What I break?
What a break. You're gonna throw the fight, right, John?
I put real money on this. Sorry, bro. This is for realsy.
You were supposed to put money on Marco.
I got to bet on myself, man. Okay.
What the fuck?
I'll buy you a nice steak dinner with this.
Okay.
Fucking whispered. Roll into initiative. You go first.
Alright, hello?
Hey.
What's up?
Go, Marco.
I've been trying to come up with a Dana White Luther pun, but the names just aren't working in my head.
Dana Lex Luthor.
Yeah. There's something there, man.
Yeah. The same way I was trying to come up with a theoretical physics joke earlier, and I just ended up sending out that shit because I didn't want to work on it any longer.
They asked me if I had a degree in theoretical physics. I told them I had a theoretical degree in physics, or whatever the fuck the line is.
I think you just said the same
No,
thing
you got
twice,
it.
but
No, I didn't.
you didn't? Okay. I was supposed to be paying attention.
Wow.
Clearly.
Owned.
All right, is everyone here to watch Ugric get his ass beat?
Yes, sir.
Got
Is
5
Evan?
gold on
I
it.
think this is winnable. Let me be clear. I think this is a winnable fight. I'm not throwing him. I'm not throwing him like an unwinnable fight. This is a. He's got this. Maybe.
Better
We'll
not be. Ugric knows what's good
First
for him.
slaps.
Um,
Ugric wins the fight. I'm slitting his throat in the middle of the night.
Wakes up with a horse head in his bed. Should have thrown that fight.
all right, Ugric, your turn.
All right.
Let's say it here. There he is.
Ugric.
Stepping up. Flurry of blows. 3 strikes.
Oh, this shit is awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
24, 25, 9.
Okay, so the first 2 hit.
Okay, total
First 12.
12 damage.
Bang bang.
If only we
Just
could see
as
his health
mu-
bar, so I know how much hope we have.
Well, here I can do that.
Oh no.
I could do that. Now it's gonna,
Wait,
it's
do you
gonna
see his
swing
health
4 times, and then he's going to action surge.
Oh,
Oh, we see
shit.
the number.
Shit.
Oh, you see the number? You see how much HP he has?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 39 currently.
Oh, you're fucked, brother.
So after that, he has
I just dealt 12
27.
damage, bro.
How much did you do?
And you
12.
he did 12.
Okay.
And good thing you high rolled on your HP too.
Oh,
Right?
How much?
Are
How
you
much
gonna-
HP? How much HP? How much HP is the?
I have 13.
You got this, man. Don't worry.
He
about
legit
it.
has 3 times your HP, dog.
Yeah, but look, you like you got this, man.
I believe in
My
dog.
AC's 18 though, so
Let's
see if this holds
go.
up.
So ogre.
Can you guys see Ugric's HP bar?
Yeah.
On your character sheets, adjust your tokens so everyone can see each other's HP if you know how. Okay, it's now Marco's turn. Marco is going to takes those hits. He eats them. They're good hits. Ain't no doubt about it. He got tagged. He tagged him. Oh, he's hurt. And in response, he's going to make 2 melee attacks of his own. Let's roll these.
Sorry.
You better be, bitch.
That's
So
deep. That's deep.
Oh
Hey.
shit.
that hits. I'm assuming 11 misses.
Yeah, 11 misses.
And then we'll just roll a d4 and we'll add +4 to it for the damage. 3, 7.
7.
Or sorry, 6 plus 3 because his strength is +3. So 6 damage.
Okay, he reduces that to 1.
He throws an overhead. Ugric steps out of the way, and as he steps out of the way, Marco lunges in and he hits him with a stiff jab.
Ogre came
All
up. Sorry.
Okay, and he's is that end of his turn?
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna flurry blows again for the last time. 3 strikes. Once.
Oh,
Uh
fuck.
oh.
Twice.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Ogre, no!
5 damage.
5 damage.
Five?
Yeah, he takes the 5.
Let's go. He said, oh!
Okay. Hey, he slips the first 2.
He used to seeing out of Ugric Stonehead.
He slips the first 2. And as Marco gets tagged, he's hurt. As Marco gets tagged, it looks like he's falling backwards. And as he falls backwards, he ends up leaning into the table. And as he leans into the table, Marco kind of looks around and he remembers a conversation he had with someone earlier, a Tyken. Tyken, you'll remember in that moment. What did Marco tell to you? What did Marco say?
That he will win as sure as the sun sets and rises.
Marco said something he does better than anyone he's ever met. I win. And as he does this, he grabs a bottle
Bruh.
and when he grabs this bottle, he immediately he shatters the bottle, and instead of, your mind instantly jumps to, oh, he's gonna fucking stab me with it. He shatters the bottle and he flings the alcohol within this flask at Ugric. Ugric, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Who hired this thug?
I got this.
Fuck.
You
23.
got that shit.
23. Okay. And he notices his slimy move that Marco was trying to pull as he attempts to blind you with a nearby alcohol in the eyeballs. That would have been her ouchie.
Eyeballs.
And then he follows up. You managed to raise an arm to shield your face from the oncoming. You thought he was honestly gonna stab the fuck out of you, but instead he just tried. He's not playing super dirty, just a little bit. And he's gonna also punch you once.
Fuck. That's Nathan high rolling.
4.
Okay, we take those.
You eat those?
He ate that. All right,
What am I- oh, sorry,
All right.
2 strikes.
Oh,
Second one hits.
All right, 7 damage.
Well,
7
actually,
on his head though.
meets beats. Yeah, meets beats.
He's,
Ah.
oh god.
Marco starts barking.
One of my favorite calls I've ever heard.
Noise. Oh no, it's gone. Oh.
You know in the Conor Khabib fight where Khabib starts like ground and pounding him, and then like the commentator, I forget which one, says like, "Oh, Conor, he's gassing him. He's taking. He's not really doing any damage." And then Khabib's getting real tired.
Not any
Khabib's
real
just
damage.
laying into it. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. Yeah, they had to, man.
It's just like, no, he's not. He's just getting his ass beat.
Okay. Marco takes the punch. How does grappling work in this?
You just have to make an attack. Ooh, miss. Fuck, that hits.
That's deep.
Oh shit.
Wait, is the second one also grapple? A grapple?
Nah, I was just curious on how it works.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Says what?
wrestler now.
6 damage?
Yeah, 6. Sorry.
Okay, alright, we're gonna send
Swings.
Ooh, nothing.
Stones Endurance, do you play that afterwards? After you
It's
know
a
that-
reaction.
Oh, okay.
Is it what, equal to your con? How many of these you have?
I get
2? Oh, okay, so you're out now?
them out. It deals to my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Alright. 2 strikes. Let's finish him off. Fuck. Alright, 9 damage.
Oh, man. It's gonna come down to the fucking wire.
Ooh.
Somebody stop this madness!
Let's go, Marco!
Okay.
Marco with a bloody lip. he takes the hit. He eats that. And he reloads his arms. He's gonna finish off. He's gonna finish off Ugrik's stone hand right here, right now. He's gonna avenge that poor Bandit 3 right here, right now. Right here, right now. Uh-oh. Okay. That's 1.
Uh-oh.
That's 6.
6. We're down to 2. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. No,
Does he hit it?
please.
What's the number? What's the number?
He doesn't hit! He doesn't hit!
What's the number he has to... What's the number he has to
Oh, he has
meet?
to 18. He has to beat 18.
18. Marco, please. I've never wanted anything more. Please, Marco. Please.
Get shit on! Get shit on!
All right, well, you gotta beat him too.
You ready for final attack? Whatcha?
Oh!
He's standing. No, he's still standing.
He's...
Oh, never mind. No, he's not. Never mind. I misread. It was tiny. It was tiny. I thought it said 8.
Hit him with the front kick!
Whoopsha! Ugra,
And-
he eats that shit. He eats that last punch he threw, right? He's kind of reeling, okay? He's bloody as fuck. He's almost gonna, he's starting, his vision's starting to get blurry. You know, the curtain's starting to close. The second strike misses, he weaves his head at the last second. Huge roundhouse kick to the head. Boom! Knocks his ass.
Didn't realize this was a kickboxing fight.
I didn't know
It's
it
the
was
Jake
also
Paul
a throw.
fight all over again.
It was a throw AO to blind your opponent fight.
Hey man, he was trying to win. He was trying to win. He didn't know
So
his
this
dex
guy-
was so damn high.
Yeah, you did. And then he got fucking head kicked.
The Tony.
As he laps to the ground, Ugric stands over him, clasps his hands together, and bows, saying, "Namaste."
And then the entire crowd sort of erupts. I mean, you're 2-0 in this. You're 2-0 in this inn right now, man. You're a fucking local
This is
champion.
my house. This is my house.
I'm the best boxer in this hell, baby.
I'm the.
Boxer. Count it up. Count it up.
Where's my goddamn money?
Hey,
Okay.
I need 5 gold pieces from both of our companions here.
Well, Luthor, where's my?
Marco, you lied to me. I'll hand over the 5.
Then Volkner also. Which one did Volkner?
Yeah, Volkner, you also owe me 5 gold.
By next week. Faulkner hands him 5 gold.
I'll take their 10 gold. Clasp it together in my hands. Just make it feel good. I'll give it back. We're all winners tonight.
Big dub.
Dub. Okay.
Don't subtract your gold.
Luther will walk over and slap Ugric on the back. Ugric, you take 2 points of damage and fall over. Okay, yeah. Ugric, Luther will walk over and he'll nod. Well, man, I don't know why you're trying to pawn off these fools on me. The real deal's you. What say you stick around?
I'll think about it after I'm done in the other city. Can I have my gold now?
Well, a deal's a deal. He'll walk back over to the table. He'll take out 20 pieces of gold, place them in a sack, a coin purse. He'll walk back over, puts it in your chest, and then he'll... Well, when you're done with the festivities, come and find me.
Thank you. Where's my hype man? Where's my bard?
And you'll notice actually as you're looking around, the bard who's playing, he's also simultaneously weaving the tale of your backstory, of your story, of who you are, where you came from. He's going to quite large exaggerations of the truth, seeing as the fact he doesn't even know who you are, other than the fact you're a Goliath. But he's weaving this grand tale of Ugric Stonehand, the wielder of the fist. But yeah, he's hyping you up, man. There's a small crowd sort of gathered around him as he's weaving this tale, but he's doing his job, man.
Oh, right.
Now, Ugric Stonehand, is there anybody you want to call out?
Griff!
Oh, yeah, I'll take the fight right now. Yeah.
Pew. You guys see that video?
Wait,
Nope.
what video?
The video of they're like asking a boxer who he wants to fight next, and he keeps suggesting like dogs and kids and other family members.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. For a second, I thought you were talking about the "I'm coming on that ass, babe. I'm coming for that ass." Babe. I forget who says it, but it's like, good job, Ugric.
Ugric's gonna slowly saunter over the bar. I'll have a water.
Nope.
The innkeeper will just nod and say, "It's on us tonight, sir. You did well in there."
Thank you. All right, he's gonna
Cheap
chill at the
shot.
bar and see if. Cheap shot? What do you mean? He tried to throw something at me.
Marco should have won. Cheap
I agree.
shot.
Yeah, if it weren't for
He
that
pulled his
stoppage, he gained distance the entire time. He kept walking forward, even though the ref was telling him to. So he was checking his cover. Damn you, Pereira.
Ugric's gonna see if there's another fight that's gonna happen. He's gonna sit back and watch.
Ooh. All the fighters are out.
See if any of the bar patrons want to hop in there for some money.
I guess so.
Everyone else?
Oh wait, for everything to die down so we can get what we came here for.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying the festivities.
And Ugric, he needs to lie down and rest after that hard fight. We'll go on the adventure without him.
Yeah. And in fact, we'll never be
Oh,
seeing
please,
him.
wait for me!
You're stuck
It's because
here
you took too
forever.
long making fucking spaghetti and meatballs, so.
Listen, man. You gotta venture on a full stomach, okay?
Based.
Is he able to take a short rest at the bar?
Yeah.
There we go. Boom.
Very dope.
Can I not roll both of mine? Whatever.
Probably just click it again.
And I'm glad we all get to share the XP.
Hell no, that's my XP only. Come on, DM,
Me and
come on.
because we
Come
believed
on.
we believed in you.
Share the will.
No, come on, DM, come on.
I believed in the process of the plan.
At
Doesn't-
least give me more than they get.
Doesn't this set a deadly precedent?
It does. It does. We should all get even shares of
Yes,
XP.
it was literally a 1v1 fight. This like set up.
But it
Pre-planned
was
1v1.
all my plan, so
It was
you
a
and
team
I,
effort.
me and you.
I partook
Yeah.
in the concept of the plan.
That's
Yeah.
true. He did.
Marco
He did do that.
Marco told
So everybody
Tychon.
except for
Marco told Tychon his crazy backstory, and so there's that flashback in the middle of the fight when Marco says, "I win," and it looks like Marco's about to win, but then Ugric clutches up. So because of Tychon, we learned that crazy backstory. Because of Griff, all of this happened. Ugric obviously took the fight, and Volkner, you were there to be pretty. You were like the ring girl. You were the ring girl.
Yeah.
At least give me extra XP.
Everyone did their job equally. Everyone take home 20 XP.
Yeah.
Fine, if I have to. I actually, I'll calculate it at the end.
Okay. Okay. Everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go get the information. And Ugric's gonna stand up from the bar and go talk to Luther.
And it seems like Luther has disappeared upstairs. And when you guys go there, you'll see that his door into his room is open. And you can hear him shuffling around with stuff inside.
He bet the
I'll move
house. All he had was 20 gold. Fuck.
Fuck.
You're muted.
Let's knock again as we like enter.
His door is open. Oh, I guess unless you're
can
knocking
see.
on his open door.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you get to the doorway and you sort of make your way in, you can see it's a rather sort of plain-looking room, except at one end of the room is a set of very large armor and a large, like, sort of hammer-looking thing that Luther is sort of pondering.
What is that?
Sorry, didn't hear you come in. Well done, by the way, back there. Well done indeed.
Thank you. Well, you know what we came for? Can you tell us where it is?
Yep. You want entrance to the Undercity? There's a few ways in, but one way I know for certain. Here, I'll take you to the map. One way I know for certain. In the quarry market, there's an old church. They followed in the ways of the dusk, saying as no one really believes in the darkness anymore. Church is, well, abandoned. There's a cellar. It's locked, it's sealed. But it's not anything magical, nothing you wouldn't be able to deal with. Get through that, and the city's yours.
Alright. Thanks, Luther.
Absolutely. And like I said, you ever feel like fighting for some coin again? You know where to find me.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
Well,
Alright. Let's get it going. We
get some
finally
rest
found it.
first. Probably.
What?
Get some rest, and then tomorrow we head out.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Nah, fuck it. Let's go now, guys.
I mean,
What
I'm
we gotta
down,
rest for? What the fuck we gotta
true.
rest for?
True, fucking Ugric. We just go now.
He's basically full HP.
I would like to get my uses of Stone's Endurance back.
We already left.
And full HP.
God. We in the underdog, bro.
What the hell?
Know you.
Sorry, bro. You're either with us or you're taking a nap. We don't know when the next time everything's gonna explode is. We gotta get there before that.
You got a party like it's the year 999.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bruh. Okay,
Listen,
but for a
we'll
long
carry
rest
you, bro.
at Adventurers Guild?
Long rest? No! We don't know when the next time we're all gonna teleport back is. We're healthy. You just don't need to die.
Can we just make sure we all have full resource? I feel it'd be so much smarter before we go in a big ass dungeon.
But what if we're spending an entire 8 hours doing what? We'll be all right. What if everything
Being
teleports back?
fully ready? Come on, bro.
We're basically fully ready except for you.
Everyone important is ready. You don't do anything, man.
Yeah.
You're a monk, bro.
I'm
Everyone knows
damn it.
D&D
You're a
monk
monk with
sucks.
13 HP, bro.
What the fuck?
You're a monk who gets one shot, bro.
I just
We'll be
tanked all
alright.
that damage
Um,
because of a key racial feature that I would like to have back,
nah, you
so
don't
that I
need
don't. I need it.
Okay, so you can take a nap and you can join up with us later.
Yeah,
Nap
cut
time
that down.
first, and then we go. Nope, nap time first.
No, we're going now.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? What the fuck? You're acting as if everything isn't teleporting and displacing us anyway.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna end up at the fucking front gates anyway.
Sleep first. Let's be cautious.
All right, yeah, you can sleep and you can join up with us later.
It should be our fault that you fought a street bum.
Hey, you're just mad that you lost money. That's what this is about. You want me to die so you can take my money and get it back. You piece of shit.
No.
Maybe. I mean, not entirely wrong.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm gonna go potty break real quick. Come to some sort of conclusion.
Conclusion's been gamed.
Are you
Everywhere.
for real? You actually just want to run straight there?
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna be at 9 health and I won't be able to take any damage.
Also,
We're gonna have two
the
other
short
people in
rest
melee.
Yeah.
Okay, can we at least? How much is a health potion? Can we at least try and buy
It's
health
50
potions?
gold.
Okay, I have 47. How much y'all got?
Enough.
I got a 32.
I would have
That's
had more. Marco fucking
Here,
won.
put it in chat. Put it in the
I
chat.
gave you guys your 5 gold back.
Put it in the chat. Put in the roll 20 chat. How much you got? Let's see how
What are
many
you
we can
pocket
get.
watching for?
So we can see how many potions we can buy, dipshit.
Quit pocket watching, bro. It's my money.
Oh, you're broke as fuck. There it is.
Yeah. I'm broken for. Yeah. Fuck.
No, he's actually probably balling.
Yeah,
How much money do you
sorry,
have?
guys.
Be for real. Do you actually have 4 gold right now? Be for real. I can check. Yeah, I can just check your character sheet. Let me just do that.
He's for
I just
real.
want to be cagey about this
All
bullshit.
right, hello.
What's up?
DM, he's just looking at my
gold?
character sheet. He's looking
He
at my
has
character sheet when I don't
90?
want him to.
He has
He's looking at
90
my
gold?
gold. I don't want him to know my
Oh
gold.
my
DM.
god! All right, that's
He
202.
wants
We
my
can each
gold.
get a health potion. We need to do that. We don't have a healer. We have enough money for each of us to get a health potion.
But then broke.
We'll find money in the Undercity. It's the fucking Thieves Guild. We'll just take their money.
The ones with the time potion?
Yeah, I guess, but like, the money stays on us after we take it.
How about we buy 2?
Okay, 2. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
We combine
I
32,
think all-
33. That's 65, and then plus your. Yeah, we have enough. We have enough for 2.
I think there's like large sum that's missing from that.
I have 4 gold. I typed it out.
Okay, let's go buy 2 health potions, split among us evenly.
All right, sure. Everybody subtract 25.
Everybody subtract 25.
Oh.
I mean, unless that's not doable, DM, are we able to purchase health potions readily and easily?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick up 2 health potions before we leave.
Well, how much do they cost?
15.
It says online
Okay.
50. Is that?
50? Yeah, I'm sure that's right. I'm just trying to find it.
I think it's for like normal. Just base healing potions.
We're getting a normal, vanilla, basic.
Yep.
Wait,
but
did you
it's
guys
not
just type in
horrible.
how much it costs? That's what showed up. I was just trying to find it in the DMG.
Yeah. We
I just
typed
wanna-
it as 50 each.
We're not getting
Well-
DMG though if they change from.
Okay, I'm carrying one of the potions, and whoever else wants it can have it.
I'll take it. One either me or Volkner.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
in
any.
melee range.
Because I have second win too. I think Volkner should have it. Because
Why
he's
you say
gonna
fuck
end up-
me for?
I need to
just because he's going to be probably more in the back. He might come in melee too, but he can play ranged. So if he's alive in ranged, he can use the healing potion on someone and bring them up.
Oh wait, how do potions work in new D&D? Didn't they
I don't-
change?
I guess that's the true. I don't know if
Can you
that's
feed
a
it
thing.
to somebody?
I
Was
feel
that
like I
over?
saw that as a thing.
Mm,
No, there's a homebrew rule.
let's see.
So do I subtract 25
The
gold?
bonus action. Drinking a potion or administering it to another creature requires a bonus action.
Damn.
So yeah, you can use it to people when it's a bonus.
Does that No, that seems stupid. I was like, does that assume that they're conscious? But I assume they're probably. Uh,
Potion of healing is a common item. Common items cost 100 gold pieces. Oh,
Oh
no,
my
other
God.
than for consume since it's a consumable item, it's halved, so 50 gold pieces.
okay. Let's go.
So you guys have enough to buy 2 potions?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
We got 2.
Fortunately, we're all broke now.
Broke boy, broke boy.
Mm-hmm.
No looking at my character sheet anymore, Ugric.
I do think that.
I had to know. I had to know.
No looking. DM, can you take that away from him?
No.
Now we're ready to descend.
Okay. Are you guys going straight there? You guys are going to the fucking night market to get potions, and then you're immediately going to the church that he told you about?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
These morons are gonna get me killed.
No. Why would that happen?
Because I don't have, because I have 9 health points and I don't have my feast that allows me to
Play
use it.
around
All right, fine. Let's go back and we'll go sleep. We'll go back and we'll go sleep.
For realsies?
Yep. As long as y'all shut the fuck up. Yep. The squeaky wheel gets what it wants. So
Thank
Okay.
go
God.
back to
Alright, let's
sleep.
do
We'll
it.
go to sleep. Because he's gonna join us, bro. He's gonna be. I told you guys we shouldn't do anything dangerous ever in our entire career. I told you guys. He's gonna join
Bro,
us.
what do we lose? What do we lose? What do we lose? Literally, what do
Time.
we lose?
Are we
Time.
not?
Oh my
do we
God.
not feel like
Oh
we're
no.
on a time constraint? Evidently
Time
not.
literally gets reset.
Time itself does not.
No. Position.
Sorry,
does.
everything
No,
around.
we're
Yeah,
not gonna.
position.
No,
It's,
we'll argue
reset.
after the
Okay.
session. We
I feel
go
like
back.
it's
We go to
best.
sleep.
No,
And then we
no.
join.
It's literally the correct decision to give
We
us the
agree
best
with you.
possible
We
chance
agree
to
with you.
succeed.
Everybody
Oh,
agrees.
thank you. Oh,
Yep.
thank you.
You're always right, Jonathan.
Facts.
Okay.
So yeah, we go back. We go to sleep, and then we'll go in the morning.
Go to the nap. You take a sleepy boo at the what is it called?
The
The
circle something. Hold on. Sorry.
It's the quarry market.
Circling
oh,
hall.
sorry. Oh, the circling,
Circling
hall.
Circling hall.
Where we're going to sleep is a circling hall.
Home of the.
Adventuring Guild.
Guild. Yeah.
I don't
Awesome.
remember if they had a name other than Adventure Guild.
You guys take a
Crystal
sleepy
Scepter
boo.
Burrow.
You wake up, and it seems you're ready to go on your adventure towards the quarry market. And you'll ask around when you get nearer to the quarry market for this abandoned church. A couple people don't really know what you're talking about, but one of the people you go up to is an elderly woman, an elderly elf woman. You can tell by the her skin color that she has some sort of mixed heritage.
Filthy fuck. Sorry.
Huh?
We'll talk about that reaction later. We'll unpack that.
All right. And when you approach her, asking about this church dedicated to the dusk, to the darkness, she'll immediately sort of be taken aback. But she'll look you over more, and she'll ask, "Why do you want to know?"
We wish to understand what's been going on with the city. And we've heard rumors that we might find our answers down there.
So it's the Undercity that you seek, yes? Not the
If that's where
church.
the church leads. We've been told that our answers will be found at the church.
Very well. I will show you the way. But I do ask one thing. Please, mind and do not disturb the church.
We won't, I promise.
My people do not have much in these times. People run from the darkness. They embrace the light. They do not know why they run from the darkness. It is not something to fear. I will show you the way. And she will walk through the streets, and eventually she will lead you down this sort of shadier part of the town. As she was walking, you sort of can not immediately, you can sort of notice the gradual decline in in the status of the streets that you walk through, till eventually you find yourself in front of this old, run-down church. There is a old sort of rusted iron fence around this with spikes and like various ornate looking statues depicting elven women.
Oh.
This was a church dedicated to the twin sisters, Yara and Indra.
Who were
What
they?
did they? Yeah.
They were the
The twin
saints,
sisters are two saints.
the saints of twilight. Indra of dusk, Yara of dawn. Period between light and dark. She will walk towards the gate, and she will push it open. It screeches, and she will then move towards the front doors of the church. And she will slide something from her arm and press it into the church's door, and the church door will slowly open. Steps inside into the darkness, and I'm assuming you follow her in, and as you do so, does anyone here have dark vision?
Yes, from both my half orc and half elven heritage.
Maybe.
Fuck you.
No, but I do have a lamp. Am I allowed to turn that on?
Ugric
gonna yell at
shall
me?
cast
Or-
the light cantrip. On his fist.
Okay. Sorry. What were you saying? Were you saying something, Volkner?
Don't orcs have a dark vision?
I'm not sure. Do they?
Oh, yeah. Dark vision.
So one thing, I think we've sort of operated under the idea that dark vision basically means you don't need a lamp or anything like that. Like, yeah, you'll see in like gray vision or whatever your specific race tells you. I think night vision is cringe. And so night vision normally, let's say you're in a pitch black. Let's say like there's a human with no night vision and an orc who has night vision, and you're in a pitch black room. The orc will be able to make out certain things like shapes, like blobs and shadows within the darkness, but that does not mean he can see clearly. Whereas like the human, I would say you just can't, like if you're trying to do an action, you probably just can't. Where with like an orc or someone who has dark vision, I'll say maybe you can, but with like disadvantage, with no like extra light stuff. Just so everyone's clear. So like just so we understand. So torches, lights, that sort of thing are still like a necessity when it comes to dungeoneering and exploring dark places. Just how Gary Gygax would have wanted.
So based.
Thank you.
You'll walk into the room, and it's a rather dark room aside from the sunlight bleeding in from the doorway. And the second you cast cantrip, the elven woman guiding you in will immediately turn around and snap her fingers, and you'll notice the light cantrip immediately goes out.
Damn.
Whoa.
I ask that you produce no light in this place.
Okay.
Allow your eyes to adjust. Do not fear the dark. You must coexist with it in order to survive down there.
Is all light not allowed down there?
Of course not. But you must understand, you producing light, it may allow you to see clearer, but it will also allow the others to see you far easier.
Others?
Do you think the Undercity is abandoned for no good reason?
No, you make a good point. Fun.
If it is what you seek, then I will show you how. She will walk towards a statue on the far side of the room. It is an elven woman who's wearing a sort of skin-tight robe, and above her head she is holding a sphere. And then behind her, I guess no, to her right is another elven woman wearing a similar garment, but this one she is holding what appears to be like a crescent. She will move the crescent. She'll move the arm of the crescent and the arm of the sphere to sort of connect with each other, and it will illuminate a small sort of like a square on the floor and on the ground of like blue sort of like cyan almost light. You will stand aside and she will stare at the ground, and you will watch as the ground slowly begins to reveal a staircase. The rest is in your hands. I will not follow you. Expect no help. When you enter into that place, it is on your own. When you leave that place, it will be on your own. If you die in that place, you will be on your own. There will be no shepherds to guide you to the afterlife. You will exist down there until the day the world crumbles over. You're muted. Silly.
Understood. We never did quite get your name.
When you make it back up, perhaps I will tell you.
No, deal's a deal. I'll extend a hand.
She will take it.
Be seeing ya.
As in, she cuts your hand off and she puts it in her pocket.
Oh, okay. Yum.
And shirt on. And shirt on.
Okay. We'll walk down the steps.
Let's get it going.
Yes, sir.
Man. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You guys will be entering into the dungeon. I mean, the Undercity. I mean, the,
Undercity.
Let me place you guys on the map. What's the marching order, just generally, for the way you guys are maneuvering through?
Ugric, and then about 15 feet, and then the rest of us.
No, yeah, like Uber's like 15 feet behind you, and you're all the way up in front.
Ugric, me, Volkner, Tyken.
No, you in front, bitch. I got 13 health. I got 13
I'll be up close.
There's no way we just did all this to. Oh, I'm tanking. No fucking way. This guy just said that.
He said that. Oh, he said
Yeah,
that.
I'll go in front. Oh, that's fine.
What about
Anything
lights?
Ugric will put light. Oh no, well, I guess we shouldn't, per her advice.
Yeah, fuck it,
Well,
we go
it's
in.
very dark down there.
Yeah, okay.
It was just a word of caution, just that whatever the light you produce down there might produce unwanted effects.
Listen, since we have only one party member with dark vision, he's gonna put light on his hand so we can function.
Okay.
Okay. Make
So
sure everything looks
if
good.
you're going to have the light, you should be up front. So Ugric up front.
All right, I'm up front.
I'll be right behind you.
How much light does I guess it says, right? Where is it?
Bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light beyond
Okay, so
that
it's
for
just
an
a
additional
torch.
20 feet.
Heads up. Well, I think since you use a bow and arrow and I do not, Tegan, you should probably be behind me.
I have a
if you-
sword
if you-
too.
Is that what you mainly use?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like my
Don't you
my
mainly use your
archery's
bow,
better.
right?
I do
Yeah,
mainly
so
use
you
my
go
bow because
behind.
I'm fighting
Yeah,
style
yeah,
archery,
exactly.
but like I'm also have 22 HP and an AC of like 16, so it doesn't. I can play both roles. I have a
Just be
short
third
sword.
line.
Like okay.
Thanks for going there.
Caster in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Ring is still black.
It shouldn't be. Can you
Do
guys
wanna
see?
play? Is it because our tokens aren't on the thing? Because I can't under my tokens.
I placed your
That's all
tokens
over.
on the thing, but I guess these aren't you.
Oh.
Oh, you know what it is? It's because you guys don't have any fucking. Because you guys tokens aren't linked to your characters right now.
Mm.
Here, I'll do that real quick. Well, it's because there, save.
There it is.
Icon isn't. Save.
I only have
Shit's
control over
a
Ugrix.
dungeon. Stop touching me. Stop
What
touching
is
me.
this? This is Volkner.
Stop
Stop
looking at my
touching me.
character. It doesn't
Stop
feel
touching
good when somebody violates your autonomy now, does it?
Stop touching me. You guys are a dirty liar. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Oh,
Stop touching me.
I can
Stop.
see it now.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Ah, let me go.
Yeah, bitch. You like this, huh?
No,
You like
no,
this?
please,
You
no,
like this?
please.
You like this? You like this? All right, get in line, everybody. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Alright, truce.
it. In the fucking line.
Okay, and as
Work
you
in the
guys
back.
make your way down these steps, it seems like you travel for what appears to be minutes, just on these stone, cut into the earth, or sorry, cut into the Faerunth itself. These gray, wet stones. And the deeper you get, the more quiet it starts to get too. Till eventually you find yourself at the entrance to what appears to be an old hall, lining the walls of this large room that you're in are sort of rotted paintings lining the walls. And there is multiple passageways. Here, let me see what you guys can see. Okay, yeah, you guys can see everything, right? You can even see the secret passage that says S on it. And lining the walls are paintings, and there's multiple branching paths. There's a doorway to your left, a doorway to your right.
Alright, let's
And
speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we go right. Let's check this shit
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Don't get in there! Don't go in here! Don't go in here!
Lock the door!
No! Please!
And you look inside the room, and there's a Tarrasque sitting in a corner. What do you do?
Terry!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Bye bye.
Push Ogric, then run out screaming like a little girl.
You're able to make your way through here, and you see it's a section of stairs that lead further and further down. Each one of these little things are stairs that lead down.
Okay, let's check the rest of the level out before we go down.
I will say though, here you would have noticed this. You can see that there is water at the here. I'll just put your character in here so everyone can see it. There is water at this part that is flooding this section of stairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck. Well, path blocked.
Time for you to take a bath, Ugric. Smelly ass.
I
He wipes his hands on his armpits and he wipes it on.
No, get away! Get away!
Let's do, okay, left room. Here we go.
Left room, as you enter into the left room, you see it appears to be an old storage room. There is sort of wooden shelves that are rotting and collapsed over. On these are cobwebs of who knows how old. There doesn't seem to be anything of note in this room. And then this next room, even though you can see into it right now, pretend there is a door and it is locked.
Anybody got thieves' tools?
For slaps. Get out of my way.
Possibly.
We got 2 thieves' tools.
What's up?
All right, have a lockpick off.
I'll show you a lockpick off. Fuck you.
Natfill.
Wait, you need to go read something?
You can't read in the dark, sorry.
Got him?
You can't read at all.
It'll hurt your eyes. It'll hurt your eyes, bro. Your parents told you don't read in the dark.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
I be reading too much, bruh.
I'm just gonna make sure.
Okay, here, you do it.
All right. How do I do it?
Well, that's what we're looking up right now. Is I just need to know what
Uh,
we need to roll. You stupid bastard, Jonathan. If you could wait 5 seconds, thank you. So make sure we know what to roll.
He's reading his lockpicking book, lol.
LOL. It's like, am I raking this thing or am I pulling the pins? Was a lockpicking terms? You wouldn't get it.
Okay. So I think that the number should be dexterity plus the proficiency modifier. I'm pretty sure. Motherfucker.
Fucking suck.
Griff, you are unable to open this door.
Oh, well.
All right, next man up.
all right. What'd you type out?
You just-
I did dexterity plus your proficiency modifier, which should be 2. So whatever your dex is, plus 2.
My goat.
Volkner, as you
My dog.
inspect the lock and you begin working on it, you are able to successfully open it.
My goat. And what's inside? What's inside? Go in the door. Go in the door just by yourself. Go in the door.
And Volkner, as you finish the lock, do you open it?
Yes.
Roll me a Constitution.
Oh!
And that's why I'm staying in the back.
6. As you go to open the door, you slide. You twist the knob, and almost immediately you smell noxious fumes sort of flood straight into your nostrils, and you feel very queasy almost immediately. What do you do?
I quickly step away back from the door and identify the smell.
Do you shut it?
Yes.
Good answer. Okay, you shut the door, and not quick enough before you are affected by the effects of this noxious green gas. You take 1 point of damage, and until you short rest, you have a -1 on your Constitution.
All right, let's put him down.
Damn.
We can put him down by making him walk first everywhere from now on.
Well, that was not a good idea.
Should have been Griff.
Haha, I always come out on top.
Fuck you! All right. Back to the hallway.
Oh, my bad.
Get in line.
Ahead of you is a angled path heading up northwest. Oh, you guys can see those bad things. So pretend you can't.
No,
There's a wall
no.
there. There's a wall there. Pretend you can't see those spiders that are walking around.
I can't see anything.
I know what you're talking about. Let's go this way. I don't know what could possibly be ahead.
You have no idea what could possibly be ahead. As you walk down this sort of tight, cramped hallway, once again, lining the walls of this room are old, rotting paintings. Whatever room you're in, perhaps used to be a place of importance, a place of culture. But now it is
Then
just
we'll
a
fight the
graveyard. Past.
What
Ahead of
10,000
you
people still live here?
is another branching corner and another door. This door is also locked. But written
Okay.
on this door is something is an ancient common.
Could Ugric attempt to decipher it?
Using what?
History.
History? Absolutely. 8.
Okay. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything to you. You're not quite sure what it says.
Do not let this guy history anything ever again.
Yeah, it's actually just like kind of graffiti. You know, it's really okay. Let's come
Plus
this
2,
way.
what a bum.
Just come this way. You don't have to worry about
Another plague door.
it.
Every
Yeah,
single thing is a plague door. Everything.
probably.
All
Oh
plague
my
doors.
god, we're in his poison swamp.
Were there
Izaki, I've
writing?
done it again.
Sorry. Was there writing on the other door?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Wait, so a quick question just to the party. Are we never going to try and open any door ever again? Because we're afraid that, like, poison's going to be on the other side? Are we just going to walk
No, we
in
should.
and
No,
be
we should definitely open it
all right.
from a safe distance.
I'm just as poison though, then yeah, no.
Well, okay, wait. Unlock it, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna mage hand it open. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. So I'll try first, and then we can have our real lockpick come in later.
We believe in you, Griff.
Oh shit.
26.
26.
No, he.
Okay, wait, back up. Everybody back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Even Griff is the guy lockpicking it is the furthest
Yeah,
one back.
I open it up, and then I leave it. I don't touch the handle and
Okay.
try and push it open.
All right, and then Ugric will summon his mage hand, float it over to the hand, and is it?
Before all that, though, you are actually unable to open it. This is a
my
magical
goodness.
lock.
Motherfucker.
No physical
Like
means,
to.
no physical means will open this door. And if perhaps you could decipher this language written on it, maybe it could lead you to something.
Okay, but what if he pulls the handle like really hard with the mage hand?
Go ahead, try.
Oh!
Fireball gets cast directly on your on your position. I told you not to open my door.
You're standing right next to me, idiot. We're all dead.
Wait, can I? Well, he said only on your position, so I assume he meant like only on you. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
trapped.
fireball, but
Yeah, on a 5 by 5, 5 by 5 square. Just it's just a
Oh
zone
my-
of death and hell.
Can I,
Death!
You killed us all
Since-
again.
since we accessed this place through a church, and then we saw the two
Saints.
saints of Twilight, can I try and see if I recognize us using religion instead of history, and see
Sure, yeah.
if that helps?
Before we do that, quick restroom break.
Go ahead, man. Take a piss right now.
I'm gonna go pee too.
The doors. Do it.
What are we? Some sort of dungeon and dragon?
Mm-hmm. We are.
What are we? Some sort of
Gig.
dungeon and dragon?
Yes. Maybe dragon and dungeon.
No! Oh, baby, I love you every day.
All right, I'm back.
He's back.
Let's rob Ugric while before he returns.
Real? Can we beat him down? He doesn't have stone's endurance and he's at 9 HP.
He
He
does
comes
have
back
something
alone
very
with
different.
Oh, that's
1
right.
health.
Fucker. Yeah.
And then the guy starts complaining about not wanting to go first.
Yay! Gay little boy. He's our tank.
He's gonna be dead.
And whose fault is that?
Like double his HP.
His own fault. That too.
Truth.
All right, I'm back.
Damn it.
Go
Oh.
away. Go
Ah.
away.
We were just
What
about
the
to roll to
hell?
look you.
What the hell?
Just kidding. Die.
Half
I'm
kidding.
rolling. Damn it.
Looks like nothing to you.
Oh well.
I'm
He's
done.
so right. It does say nothing. Let's keep going.
This Nathan did not watch VeggieTales. LOL.
And in this room that you are about to enter into, if I'm assuming you guys are,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get up.
it appears to be a large banquet room. These little square things are tables, and sitting atop these tables are. Oh wait, this room. Wait, which room are you going into? Okay, never mind.
I'll
Not
go to
that.
the bottom room.
The bottom room. Okay.
Oh, it's so large. It's so.
It's a huge banquet room. It's bigger on the inside, I promise. This is just another supply closet.
No, cool.
Let's go.
Looks to have bags of, well, what appears to be flour that is aged considerably. It's now been eaten away by various creatures. And here is the large banquet room. But one thing you will notice, stop pinging the spider. You do not see the spider.
What spider?
I'm on to you. One thing you'll notice strange about this room is that there was food sitting atop these plates on these banquet tables. And the food does not appear to be old or rotting. It appears to be freshly made. It's rather enticing, too.
Go take
Very
a nibble,
yummy.
Titan.
It looks very
Go take a
yummy.
nibble.
I
take a
don't know.
Hungry.
Something just doesn't
I can take a
feel
bite.
right about it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Volkner. Take a nibble. Just a little tiny bite.
Yeah, get more poison.
Are there any rocks on the ground?
Rocks on the ground? No, but there's random debris that you could probably pick up if your intent is to, like, throw it.
Yes. I'm just gonna pick up one of those and like throw it at let's just say this table.
Okay. You find just a random piece of whatever. The stone wall shattered from age. You pick it up and you toss it at the table. It just kind of harmlessly kind of patters on the wood and falls off the other side.
It's okay, so it's not a mimic. Okay, next.
Well,
I can take
Take a little bite.
I really don't want to.
Just a little nibble.
If I do,
Just a taste. Come on.
you'll have to tell my story forever. The bravest one among the group.
We
Oh,
will tell
absolutely.
you a story for a month.
This guy died of food poisoning. LOL.
A month? I'll outstretch my hand.
Okay, you touch the food.
Yep.
Okay, and as you reach down to grab this rather pleasant-looking sausage, this little sausage link that is just, it looks like straight out of those cartoons. That should always look so good to me. I don't know if you know what, like, you're visualizing what I'm seeing. Like there's a great feast.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you grasp onto this sausage, and you begin to move it towards your mouth, your tongue, your mouth salivating at the thought of this sausage being in it. You're also hard too. I don't like you have a hard on. I don't know. That's just
What are you doing? Eat the food!
I'm sorry. The sausage is giving me my sausage harder.
And as you place it upon your lips, your mouth begins to water even more. As you open up your mouth and you place your teeth around the skin of the sausage, biting down, puncturing into it with that undescribable feel as you pierce the veil and you unlock the meat within. It just tastes really good.
Wow.
How come when he eats things, it tastes good, and when I eat things, they taste bad?
You should try some. It's really
Okay.
good. I'll just eat.
Wait.
No, he's
Wait,
been infected by the poison
stop.
that makes you want to
wait.
eat food.
Guys, whoever's food this is, they might be back soon. We should hide. Set up an ambush.
Let's eat as
Sure.
much as we can, then hide.
Okay, good plan. He's gonna take like as many sausages as his hands can hold. He's gonna like up against the wall eating them. Nom 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 nom.
So what's
Oh
in
wait,
this?
are there any eggs on the table?
Oh, I hate you.
That's what the main table is for. This large square one right by you guys. It's the egg table.
Oh.
Yes.
Bro just grabs a plate of eggs and just shoves it down his mouth.
Okay, he's he's posted.
Posted.
What's
Or-
this room right next to me?
An ambush.
It is
whoever's food this is, they're coming
it is
back.
another shut door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll open it. If I can, or is it locked?
No, it's not locked. You go to open it.
Mhm.
Okay, roll me a dex.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, sorry, dex save.
Oh God. Okay, 6.
It's
Would you-
over.
6.
It's Jova.
Okay. The second you touch the door, you are immediately flung inside of it, and everyone else, you lose sight of him. Tyken, you are now grappled by something within this room. The door slams shut.
Oh no! What the fuck? No!
Ugrick's gonna try to open the door.
Bro,
Fuck, he's dead. We gotta
the
go.
fucking door does? Oh my God.
You're gonna try and open the door?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh. If he passes these with these.
Oh, he does.
21. As you go to open up the door, you feel like something kind of in the darkness, and due to your proximity to it, you have increased dexterity. We'll write this too. Due to your proximity of the light and you and knowing that something bad is within it, you immediately go to open up the door as Tyken gets sucked off inside of it, and you see a dark, sort of shadowy, slimy-looking shape at your feet. You manage to jump up just in time as it lunges out to try and grab you, and the door slams shut as you immediately dodge this thing.
I'm gonna get Mage Hand. ready? Okay. Everybody take aim. Whatever that is, you're gonna hit with whatever you got. Throw a dagger, cast a spell. Okay, ready? Everybody ready to attack.
Fuck, what is happening to me?
Ready.
We're killing
Uh,
you.
Right now, you're just in the darkness and you feel something slimy sort of wrapping around your legs.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's gonna mage hand open the door, and they're gonna beat its ass.
Okay, what is everyone's ready to action?
Ray of Frost.
Goat.
I guess I'll try and stab it with my dagger.
Goat.
Okay, go ahead and just roll for me those things.
Goat.
Why does mine have the text? Let me try and figure this out.
Okay, you go to open up the door, and once again, a shadowy sort of thing appears just at the feet level of this doorway. Unfortunately, Griff, you barely miss. You were close in your attempt to stab, but Volkner, you have a direct hit on it. I need you to roll me damage.
Kill him.
And for that, what would I roll?
If you click on the thing itself, if you
I
scroll
guess
to
I
where
can
you
do
live,
it. I did it.
I roll.
7. That's rather good. Okay. And as you hit it with Ray of Frost, you can see it sort of slows for a brief period in time as it tries to address what happened to it, as it leaves a trail of blue, slimy-looking ooze at where it was hit as the door shuts. Tyken, I need you to roll me a Constitution check.
Okay.
7. Okay, you take 7 damage.
He died in real life. Okay. You just want to repeat the process, fellers?
Can I do
As this
anything, or
happens,
am I
you will
just
feel
dying?
you will hear a grunt and a groan from Tyken. At the same time, the Ray of Frost hits the thing that emerges
shit.
from the thing.
Oh, you.
Oh,
Hopefully, as we open up the door, we try and shove something in there so it can't close.
Good idea. Is there like a chair nearby?
Or we can use
Yeah,
one of the
there's
tables. There's
chairs.
no
There's all
chairs.
sorts of
Good chair
random
table?
cabinets and
Alright.
things in this room.
All right, you two grab a piece of furniture, and we're gonna jam it. Okay, ready? And he's gonna open the door again.
With your mage hand?
Yes.
I need no, fuck it, we don't need to roll for this. You guys can do this. Who's doing it though? It's a 5x5 doorway, so one person can do it at a time.
I guess which one of us is stronger between you and me, Volkner? What's your strength?
my strength is 12 plus 1.
Okay, so we have the same one. Fuck it, I'll do it. So yeah, as he opens up the door, and when the door flies open, I just want to shove the chair into like the gap there. So when it shuts on the chair.
And as you go to do this, it takes the chair from your hands with its like slimy little blue appendage, and it disappears into the room. The door slams shut, and you can hear sort of faint crunching sounds.
Okay, you're gonna have to build different for a second.
Oh no.
All right. Ready to attack it again, guys?
What if when it opens, we all try grab onto it?
Oh, yeah, we like
That's a
drag it out
terrible
the
idea.
room.
Well, if we
It's
try and
just suck
stab
us
it,
in.
whenever we try and hurt it, we might hurt Tyken. Do we care?
I feel like he's just gotta be. If he looks like if he passes on the con save, he doesn't take damage.
Yeah, we don't.
Is that what you're willing to
Well,
do?
How long is it going to be passing on the con save?
He does it every time we attack it, so he's just gotta roll well. Rather than a 3.
I
A fucking
would just like to. I
3.
would just like to say this real quick, Ugric. If you were the one in there, would you be comfortable with this idea?
No.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't do it. Then, yeah.
Okay.
You could just
if
leave them.
the
Say,
monster-
well, fuck it. We did. We tried. We'll go back
Wait,
up.
wait.
Yeah, just close me in.
Let's just start breaking the door. It's like a wooden door, right?
That's wooden.
Okay. Ulrich's gonna. Well, if I go over there and punch it, it'll probably just lunge at me.
I mean,
Shit.
I'm right there. I can just hit it with the mace.
Yeah. Just no. Just Ray of Frost that hoe.
Then it freezes the door and solidifies it.
It's like impact on the wooden door.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like it's not gonna freeze it.
It's like you're
Yeah, I
hitting
don't
through
think.
really
I don't
strong
think. I
ice.
don't think a cantrip of. I don't think a frost cantrip would do that. Maybe a higher level spell I might consider doing that, but a cantrip probably. I probably wouldn't. It wouldn't have that great of an effect.
Well, what about a firebolt instead of ray of frost?
Even better.
'Cause the
it's
wooden
wood.
door and all.
Yeah.
And it does more damage.
Okay, firebolt.
Oh
Ooh,
shit.
he hits those.
Roll me damage.
Roll that 10.
If you click the damage thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Goated.
11.
Well, why did you have +3 on this, but your frostbolt you had +0?
Yeah.
Ray of frost also has +3.
Okay,
Oh,
so
it didn't on your thing.
maybe it's because I clicked on it.
Maybe.
Okay, Tyken, take 3 more damage.
Oh.
What if it's just really hungry and we feed it the food that's on the table?
You know what? That is a pretty
It's honestly
decent
a
idea.
valid idea.
Valid. Okay. All right, everybody, grab a sausage.
Are we still doing
Or
this
we could-
firebolt
what if
thing?
we-
I mean, we already burnt the door down, right?
Well, no, you didn't burn the door down. You're shooting it with firebolt.
Did
Fuck.
it make a hole in it or something?
Or if we fill up like one end of these tables and just push it in front of the door, and then we open the door.
Yeah, sure. Tyken, can you roll me a con?
22.
Oh.
Tyken, you feel a faint warmth, and in the darkness, you can sort of make out that a brief flash of like warm, fiery light. What looks to be on a doorway from where you came in, as best as you can make out in this pitch black room for that brief moment of time. And you feel a faint surge of warmth kind of travel up your leg, where the slimy appendage is. But other than that, nothing seems to be happening. And on the outside, you hear a groan and a grumble from the door as it kind of growls at you like a Lethal Company mimic door. But that's it.
God.
It's digested him. We gotta move on.
All right, let's try like feeding it and making it converge on itself. Okay, everybody grab a sausage.
I don't know if we want to be holding the food, because if it grabs the food, then it'll probably grab onto all of us, right?
Well, no. The idea is I'm gonna open the door and you throw the food.
Or what if we just like have a table in front of the door that has all the food on it, so when we open up the door, it just grabs the food off the table?
Sure, we can do like that.
I mean, attract it out. I mean,
Yeah,
Tyken
true,
did
yeah.
eat the
like-
sausage first.
Yeah, put the food in like a line or whatever. Can you see my ruler? Yeah,
Sure.
put the food in like leave little breadcrumbs. Okay, let's try that. Easy. We're just gonna move this table out of the way, and we're gonna set the food in like a little straight line, like right here, here, here.
Come here,
Yeah.
boy.
Okay,
Like
you
20 feet
take
across.
out all the food from these tables, and you fill out this floor pathway of food. And what do you do?
And then we're gonna stand back at appropriate distance, and he's gonna open the hand again.
Okay, and as you're about to go open the mage hand, you can hear the shambling of something coming from this hallway.
Bug.
Sound of like metal scraping against the stone.
I say we try to save our friends as quickly as possible now, and then we can. That's my.
Tyken's the priority.
Yeah. Hey, he's gonna open the door.
And as you open up the door, the creature immediately sort of lunges out with its appendage, and it takes hold of all the food you place in front of the doorway. But you watch as it does so, it kind of lunges out further than before, and you watch as almost like a. In my head, I kind of envision a just a large tentacle-looking thing as it kind of starts from the 5 feet mark to the 10 feet mark, as it begins to sort of wrap its tentacle-y like arm thing around all this food and slowly drag it back into the doorway. With each sort of food that disappears into the darkness, um, you can sort of get the sense that whatever is approaching down this hallway is closer and closer. And it has now actually picked up speed.
Shit.
Oh,
What the
no.
fuck do we do? um,
I should have opened this
Did-
door.
Have we tried opening this door?
okay, we were cool mage hand that one, I guess.
Okay. And the exact same thing happens. A purple like appendage comes out from the bottom of that doorway.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Kill me.
You might just have to, bro. You honestly might just have to be built different and survive.
If it happens, it happens, brother. If it happens, it happens.
If it
I've
happens,
learned,
it
I guess.
happens.
All right, you guys ready for plan built different? Okay, he's gonna take position.
Well, what's this? What's plan built different?
I'm gonna con save
Attack
roll,
it
so
until
nobody's
he
gonna
hopefully
attack
doesn't
it.
die.
Yeah.
We're just gonna hit it with whatever and hope.
Surely
it
there
dies
has to
not
be a more
Titan.
sophisticated answer to this
I
problem.
mean, yes, but also there's a thing coming, and we. You're right.
Wait, could
But
I
if we
cast?
leave it, what?
Yes,
Could I cast Sanctuary on a
it's tight.
Titan without
Is
a
You can't.
without
You have no line
doing
of
it
sight on
the-
him. You can't.
Oh
Oh.
fuck!
Even with dark vision?
Yes.
Oh fuck!
And how would you even be able to see him? That doorway is shut.
I know, but like if you open the door.
Open the door quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
is that what you're
so-
doing?
Nope.
So
No.
it can't be like a venom thing where it's not. It doesn't seem to be scared of fire or any cold. We open it up. The door immediately shuts. It ate the chair, so it's agnostic towards what's in front of it. Hmm.
What if?
He's gonna look over. Is there anything else besides the tables with food on it? Like, what other objects are there in the room?
You just want to check
What
these
about
doors?
the being that is charging down the hallway?
It's not charging. It's just it seems to be marching at a rather steady pace. Probably after whatever your next action is, this thing, your guesstimate, it's probably going to appear.
When it arrives, we lead it toward the door and have the thing consume it instead of Tyken.
Smart.
Well, it's already eating a shit ton of stuff. How do we know that it's gonna just like not absorb the thing walking down the hallway too?
Size, maybe?
Well, I mean, I assume it would just eat it, right?
Yeah, and then I guess that gets rid of that problem. But then he's still in there.
I know, but one problem at a time. We're just gonna walk over here. He's gonna mage hand this door. See if there's anything in there.
Which door?
This door on the right.
Same exact thing.
Okay.
Seems like all four, I'll just tell you, all four of these doorways, except for this top left one, if you were to try, they all appear to have the same thing within them.
You think we could make it gag by like having it eat all that old flour? Just like have a shit ton of flour in it and then have it vomit everything up that was in the storage room.
Well, considering you just ate a chair,
It was a
I don't think
powder.
it's too.
A bunch of powder. I could eat a chair. Um,
He's taken. You said he took 3 damage a bit ago, right? At the start of his turn.
The only reason I say he took 3 damage is because he was supposed to take 3 damage because the 3 damage wasn't added from Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost was supposed to be 1d8 plus 3. When I clicked it, it only did 1d8.
No, I got you now. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to be built different, bro. We're running out of time.
I got that shit on me, bro. Don't call me taking straight for no fucking reason.
Okay, what's your guys' action?
When
10,
it was struck with
9,
the frostbolt,
8,
it appeared to be hurt, right?
7, 6. It
Jam.
grumbled.
Okay. Maybe it'll spit it out after he takes enough damage.
5,
Fuck it.
4,
Let's just try and attack it.
3.
Yeah.
All right. Post up. He's gonna open the door with the mage hand. Get ready. They're ready. Ready your attacks. Get ready. Opens the door.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just try and attack it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Goddamn.
Bumpy dog.
Goddamn. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Goddamn.
Uh-oh. What is the fumble table for magic?
Oh, there's a fumble table now. Oh shit.
That's the only reason why I had what's his face get shot.
Yeah, because you hate me.
Bomb beat bomb betty dum.
If you roll a 20 on the fumble table, you just critical hit yourself. Jesus Christ.
That's actually crazy.
Roll double damage and apply to yourself as if you were the target. Concentration on spell lost. You get 2 levels of exhaustion. Permanent until 2 long rests.
Wait, where are you
What
seeing
the
this?
fuck?
What?
I think that's gotta be homebrew. That's gotta be homebrew.
I swear to God, there was a fumble table that I had used last session. Fuck. Oh, tackles? Is it here? Degrees of failure. Here it is, critical success. Okay, you know what? I'll just make it up. I swear to God, I was looking at something when I did that last session. Okay.
Please don't make this time.
Mage hand. Mage hand opened the doorway, and once again, perhaps a bit more sluggish this time, a purple appendage appears, and in that moment, Griff, are you throwing? Are you stabbing?
I'm stabbing.
Okay. Griff, as you lunge down and you throw down your dagger into this purple appendage, once again leaking purple ooze everywhere. Volkner, you miss completely, but as you miss completely, you actually hit a puddle of the remaining ooze left over from this creature, and you see that a faint, low sort of fog-ish like mist begins to emanate from this ooze on the ground. But no further thing appears to be happening. Just perhaps at ankle level where you hit with this ray of frost on the ground, the ooze begins to sort of emit a mist, sort of foggy sort of thing. And as this is all done, behind you guys in that doorway appears a screaming, charging, short, very pale-skinned dwarf. He comes running into the doorway, screaming in Undercommon. Anyone here speak Undercommon?
No.
Nami?
No? And as he looks around the room for a brief moment, he draws his war pick that was scraping along the walls as he made his way through it. And let's roll initiative!
Fuck.
Maybe he's a nice guy.
I'm
Do I
so
roll
sorry,
initiative?
Tekken.
Oh.
Drake,
What?
do I roll initiative?
Of course not, bro. You're in the suck off.
Okay.
You couldn't even strength save out of that shit?
He failed his dex. What am I supposed to do?
I'm just dying,
I
bro.
I don't know what stat block you're using. I'm just asking because, damn, that's fucked.
What
It's
am
the
I
cuck
supposed to
room.
do?
I'm in the cuck room. I'm getting cucked right now. All my homies are watching.
You're in the sex room right now, bro. Enjoy.
I'm getting jerked off by purple goo.
Okay, Volkner Breakbend. This pale-skinned Dwergar, perhaps you've heard of it, perhaps not, but either way, it looks to appear to be a dwarf with rather pale skin, white hair, and bright blue eyes kind of peer back at you as he readies his war pick over his head, and he looks rather angry with what has happened so far.
You didn't even do nothing.
What do you do, Volkner?
I pull out the light crossbow and hit it with it.
Your firebolt's got to do more damage.
I know, but I'm suspecting that the dwarf may not be like entirely, like what's the word? Antagonistic.
So, I'm sorry. So
You
So
shoot
instead
the
of setting
crossbow.
him on fire, you're piercing him with iron and wood.
well,
How is one
regardless,
better than the other?
regardless, you do hit. Can you roll me damage?
Yep.
9.
Goddamn.
9 points of damage as you loose a bolt into the Dwergar's upper right shoulder, and he kind of falls backwards. But he's still standing. He still looks rather pissed. In fact, he looks even more angry than before. Ugric.
He's about to get this work. Okay, boom. Spear attack and then flurry of blows.
22 hits, 7 hits. Or I guess 7 damage. 23 hits, 14 misses. 7, 6, 13. 13. Okay, he's taken 22 points of damage so far. And actually, Ugric, as you hit him with your final one that connects, the Dwergar actually falls down to the ground, onto his
Non-lethally.
knees, and falls unconscious. So now you have a unconscious dwarf in the room with you, and Tyken, you're still in the other room, slowly being digested by the Sarlacc pit.
Ugric's gonna put him on this table right here. Actually, no, that's too close to the door. He'll put him in the center of the room right here.
Feed the dwarf to save Tyken.
Go, gotcha, go, gotcha.
Do you guys think that's gonna work?
Why, after everything that we fed it so far, why would feeding him that thing all the time
That's
make
what I'm
him
thinking, yeah.
regurgitate Tyken?
You know, but
Well,
it's
I
so
will
stupid that won't work.
You wanna
say that the last tentacle, it looked to be a bit slower, a bit more sluggish. Whether that's because you guys are being mean to it by hitting it, or if he's just kind of full.
Do you want to check? Can we check what's on the Durgar's body? See if he has anything on him.
Yeah, what does he got?
He has a war pick. He has scale mail armor, a shield, and sorry, there's just like weird pounding. Scale mail armor, a shield, the war pick, and a yeah, he'd have this. He has a journal. What appears to be a journal.
Okay, he can keep the journal. We're gonna take that pick and shield, and we're gonna put the remainder of the tables in front. With whatever food is left. Food and tables, every object. War pick and shield. We're emptying the goddamn room.
Okay.
Okay, and then everybody's gonna stand back, I hope, and he's gonna mage hand open the.
All right. And as you mage hand open the door once again, the door opens, and as it opens up, the sort of low fog that was sitting at the doorway immediately sort of once the door opens, it kind of gets sucked away into the darkness of that room, and you hear a faint sort of like churning sound from within. Tyken, can you roll me a Constitution?
Absolutely, brother.
Oh, sorry, no, I lied. A Dex.
Okay.
Dex save.
17.
And Tyken, as this door opens, you can feel that something strange is happening to this creature that has you in its grasp. In fact, a large amount of bile and slime is building up on it, so much so that you can sense that its grip on you is loosening. And at this opportune moment of the door opening, you try and free yourself, and you actually manage to find yourself lying on the ground, prone, as the creature takes in this strange scent emanating from the outside the doorway. And the doorway remains open, and you guys can sort of gaze into it, and you see just like a wall covered in like fleshy purple mass. So Tyken, you're laying prone on the ground, and you guys are just sitting outside the doorway.
Light it up with firebolt, Harry.
I'll
I
try and
mean,
stand up and move as
if you
well,
say so.
but like not get hit.
But of course, picking Tyken up first and getting him out of the door. Can you get your token out here, please, Evan?
I
Yeah,
have
I
his
was just
token
in the
into
dark room.
darkness,
Yeah.
just so he couldn't see what was happening.
In the shadow.
Can you
He can't. He's prone on the ground. He can't.
inside the room though?
Yes.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, I could probably dodge the dex thing. I'm gonna run and try to grab him.
Go get him, pal.
Saving Private Ryan style. He's gonna try and run and grab him, pick him up, and get him out of there.
Okay. Roll me a dex save.
Please.
17. Okay. You make it to Tyken. You grab hold of him. You put him in your arms, and you can feel the slime and ooze building up off of him. You kind of push him up to his feet. Roll me another dex. 22. And as you turn around, you can sense the flesh that inhabits this room sort of vibrating and shaking. And you can hear a faint hum that slowly turns into a faint screeching sound.
Oh Jesus! It's gonna explode.
As
Good, both of them. Take both of them.
As you make your way out of the doorway, you can see that the doorway begins to shake uncontrollably. And as this screech sort of raises to almost an ear-deafening scream, and it bounces off the stone walls of this undercity that you're currently inhabiting, until it keeps getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder until the door shatters, and you can see teeth forming where the doorway once was, as it begins to sort of make like a munching and crunching motion.
God. He's gonna keep running with Tyken in his arms.
Oh yeah, you've made it out, but where the doorway was, you guys are out. You guys are fine. But where the doorway is there's teeth have now appeared, have now formed.
Cast with firebolt now.
Light it up.
And then 23. Did it?
Of course it hits. 8. 8, okay. And as you launch a firebolt into the creature's mouth, it hurts, but only thing it seems to do, or it hits, but the only thing it seems to do is perhaps hurt it a little bit and raise the tempo in the decibel count of the screeching noise.
Hey, Lee.
Jesus.
So much so that dust begins to fall from the ceiling around you guys.
Oh shit!
That Johnny Lee.
The dwarfin.
Okay, he's gonna pick up the dwarf, and we're getting the fuck out of here, fellas.
Alive?
No, throw it in the hungry room.
No! Gosh, you're an animal. He's gonna keep running this way.
Okay, and as you guys run down this hallway, you can hear like crunches and crashes falling from behind you. Did someone pick up the dwarf or no?
Yeah.
I did.
Luke has
I
him.
did.
Okay. And as you pick up the dwarf and you run down this hallway, you make it to, let's say you make it to this next room. These little things on the ground, this is just like a railing that you're able to hop over. But yeah, it's just like a small little railing. And as you turn around and you look down where the hallway you came from, you can see that like a plume of of dust kind of comes from there. And once it eventually clears, you can see that this room has collapsed in on itself.
Oh shit.
There goes the way out.
Okay.
Indeed.
But hey, Tyken's out.
Covered in slime. Half dead.
Fuck, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to put him out of his misery. I'm so sorry, Dakin.
Thanks for getting me
Okay.
out.
Yeah, of course.
Your gold to good you.
You owe me a life debt now, by the way.
Fuck. Fuck. D6?
North or south, gamers? No.
North.
Okay, north, and there's once again another branching hallway.
North. Oh. Okay.
Oh, great, more doors.
I will say at the end of this hallway, you can hear skittering and scattering, sort of scratching noises on stone tile.
Oh no.
But yes, of course, there's more doors. These are all shut.
Everybody in the hallway. Here we go. He's gonna mage hand this door.
Okay. When you go to mage hand the door, it's locked.
Okay, lockpick. We know the drill now.
Lock pickers.
$14. That's good enough. That's actually perfect to meets beats to unlock this door.
Mariah!
Okay, he's gonna unlock it, and then Ugric will mage hand it open.
Okay. And when you open it, you can see that within this room, this is what appears to be a old sort of wine. Sorry, not like an old, an old wine cellar.
Oh shit.
But one thing you immediately notice coming from this room is a strange smell. It doesn't outright smell bad. It just smells strange. Who is nearest to the door?
Ugric.
Ugric?
Yeah.
Okay. And you also have the light, so you can see that within this room there is a large amount of white, sort of strange. I don't want to say liquid, but perhaps like a very firm slime coating the floor, the walls. And as you get closer, you can see the ceiling has like weird stalactites almost of is it stalactites that go down? Whatever, the ones that go down, kind of coming from the ceiling of this strange sort of firm, like yellowy white liquid.
He'll mage hand and try and grab at one of the stalactites.
Okay. And you grab it, and I don't think you would have an issue with actually breaking it due to the nature of what this is. If you touched it, it probably would just sort of like crumble, or maybe not crumble, but sort of just like fall away onto the ground. And when you do, you can see it doesn't land with like a hard or like a hard or a heavy sound. It's kind of like a light sort of crunchy, just like a light crunchy sound as it lands on the ground and it kind of crumbles into pieces.
He's gonna mage hand to pick up some of the pieces and bring it back to him, and he's gonna inspect it.
Have you entered into this room yet, or are you still mage handing?
He's mage handing outside of it.
Okay, sure. You pick up some of these pieces and you bring it back, and it smells. The one thing you notice more than anything is it smells very, very familiar.
Can he try to recall what it is? What the smell is?
Yes. Tell me, Mr. Ugric, How familiar are you with culinary things?
He is not a experiencer of fine dining.
Okay, then you're gonna need to roll me a good check. Roll me a
Oh.
whatever you feel like would help you try and recall whatever this is.
What's the closest to food knowledge?
Just history, probably.
Sure, he'll history check it.
4?
Fuck.
Ooh.
No idea.
Do
Okay.
you
He's
know
gonna
Is
anything?
this like grainy? Is it like salt, or is it like you said it like fell apart?
Yeah, it fell apart. It doesn't seem to be. The constitution of this is very. Doesn't seem to be very durable.
Mm.
he's gonna mage hand show them the sample. He's gonna wave the mage hand at everybody. Okay, you guess what this is?
Mm.
Hmm.
Um, something gross that you found in a dungeon room?
Faulkner?
Oh, sorry, what was it?
Do you know what this stuff is?
Sorry, I zoned out for a bit. Could you describe it again?
There's like the whole room is covered in white substance, and there's like stalactites of it forming on the
Does
ceiling.
anyone here? Here, I'll
Mage
speed
handed.
this up. I'll speed this up. Does anyone here have any interest in culinary things, cooking, that sort of thing?
I think in fine dining and like in a social setting, I think my character would.
Okay. Then you may not, because of the nature of this, you probably wouldn't immediately recognize it, but with a good roll, you might be able to.
Try. Natural history, like you did.
Sure. 19.
19.
For whatever reason, you get the odd feeling that what you're looking at is dried, festering mayonnaise.
Mm.
Fuck.
Wait, there's probably a fucking magic jar. The jar you remember in
I think I remember what you're talking about, but also not really.
you can make mayonnaise. I don't know what it was called, but you can make like mayonnaise, you can make water, you can make like fucking all sorts of shit. It would just take time to make.
I know you mean like magically, but you never
Yeah.
specified so. So it's like, yeah, I could. It would take time for me to make mayonnaise, and I could probably get some water too. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Okay.
Okay. That will
Man.
relate to the room.
All right, let's keep going. I guess this door, mage
You're
handed
not going to
again.
enter into the room?
We
You know
gotta
what? You
go
know
into the mayonnaise room. Go into the mayonnaise room.
what? He goes in the manager's room.
Okay.
Boom. Lock the door.
When you
Mayonnaise,
enter
pussy
into the
fucker.
when you enter into the mayonnaise room, you see in the corner, just out of view of the doorway, is a skeleton. Skeleton, and everything on it is worn away. But in his hands is two things. In his left hand is a bag. In his right hand is a piece of paper that miraculously has survived all this time.
Uruk will take the bag and inspect the paper.
Okay? You take the bag. And inside the bag, you can feel that like some very small items within this sort of fist-sized bag. You can feel like a few small items sort of rattling around, sort of hard, sort of clinking against each other within it. Maybe like 3. And then the paper. And as you turn the paper over to inspect it, you can read common, right? You're not retarded?
Yes, I can read common.
And written on this paper
He didn't answer
are
the second question.
a few simple words. And they read as following: I can't stop thinking about those beans.
What?
Oh, he's gonna look in the bag.
This Nathan eating beans.
Oh no.
And as you unzip the sort of drawstring on this bag, within you see 3 brown beans.
Oh, they're magic beans.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Okay. Beans, everybody.
Should eat one.
He
No.
got beans.
Come on, I ate the food earlier. It's your turn.
Do you not see the tidal wave of mayonnaise in this room?
Yeah, you should eat it in that room.
No, thank you. He's gonna put the bag of beans in his bag with the note.
Beans.
I can't stop thinking about those beans.
He liked it. I'm sure you would too.
Look, he's gonna mage hand this door.
Okay. That one just opens up on its own.
Thank God. Okay, what's inside?
Come.
This one looks to be another storeroom. Nothing of note.
Awesome. Okay, this way. Another door. What is that?
There's just some skittering sounds coming from this hallway. They seem to not be paying you any mind. What you can see in the shadows at the edge of your light is a very large rat.
Oh.
It's you, Jonathan.
Me?
It's you. Go speak with your people.
Rat
He opens the
guy.
door. No, don't you fucking touch me! Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me! He's gonna open this door.
Who did that? Who did that?
He's gonna open this door with mage hand.
Okay. And as you open up this door with mage hand, you can feel something on the other side scratching at the doorway. When you get closer, do you
shit.
still want to do this? Sorry, I should have said that first.
Everybody step aside. Everybody step to the side. Step to the
Oh,
side.
why?
He's gonna crack the door open.
It's gonna burst out.
He's gonna crack the door.
With mage hand?
This is not a good
Yeah.
idea.
It's locked.
Oh, thank God. Keep it that way.
Lock pickers, come on.
No, no.
Come on.
If I must.
Yeah, you want to know it.
Door.
We never stopped. We
No.
never stopped wondering if we
What'd you say?
Whatever.
26.
26. All right, you open up that. You unlock the door.
Now open it with your
for
hand,
it
pussy.
is but a physical lock. Nothing magical seems to be at foot here.
He's gonna crack it open.
Dies.
As you crack open this door, see lying on the floor is a small reptilian-looking creature.
Oh.
It looks up at you. It lets out a very large squeal. And as it does so,
Damn it!
all of the rats immediately turn, or the one rat at the other end of the hallway immediately turns to look at you, and they all become running. You hear dozens of like scratching noises come running straight at you. And that's where we'll end the session, as you're about to get swarmed by rats. I realized this was going kind of late.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I like
Puts us in danger. Episode 3.
real.
And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Mass Effect.
Covian.
No, it was what was the name of the other one? What was the name
Absolution.
of the Absolution? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Mass Effect Absolution. Perhaps next time we'll make it to session 2. Thanks for tuning in.
Fuck you, Evan.
Bye-bye.
What I do?